All right. With the
16 points back.
How much?
16.
With the fight with the mother of the Drake behind you, you make your way south as the day sort of gets a little long with you. It's been after lunch, it's afternoon. The shadows are behind you as you head back east down the side of the hillside. And back toward
a couple hours to get back to the forest, right?
Yeah, it's going to take you. It's going to be getting close. It's going to be getting close to evening when you get back to the forest. So, I have a little thing I wrote up for you. Let me find it.
After all of that, I still never got any of its teeth.
Even if we found it, I don't know if they would stick around. If it acts anything like its progeny, I think they'll immolate or something.
Speaking of immolation, what do we see on our way down the cliffside again?
All right, as the day gets old, the sun behind you falling, your shadows long, guiding your path into it. You can see you travel the winding paths around the various farm gates that lead from the mountain hillside back toward the Barrow Woods. I'm assuming you're going to the Barrow Woods, not Tribord, but you can tell me something otherwise.
Barrow Woods.
Yeah, I think we go right there.
Yeah,
All
we're
right.
going for that machine.
By the time you reach the edge of the Barrow Woods, there's a golden hue along the wall of the woods as the long shadows of the day begin to fade from existence. The light above you, a burning amber that promises to turn from red to blue. What are you guys gonna do? You get the edge of the Barrow Woods. It's you think there's gonna be maybe, I'll tell you, just rolling some random dice here. I think there's maybe 80 minutes of daylight left.
Well, we won't be able to activate the device without sunlight.
Hemo, give me a insight roll. How about that?
Sure. I got 7.
Everything you know, you know.
If the device will work at its peak efficiency at dawn, if given the Dawn Finder his due, he is tied to the dawn.
The Morning Lord, always an early riser.
I believe I can cast daylight to artificially create our necessary light.
Yes, that's a good point.
If
It might work.
it could save us time. It could save us what's left of Theo. How are you feeling now that we're so close?
More confident, but I still feel the curse upon me.
Now, I will warn you, the last time you activated that machine, it drew the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it couldn't come within 30 feet of it.
Yeah.
And with Lear, with your daylight, I'm sure we would be defended against the shadows. I also have I have this rod of radiance I could use. So we're a little bit more prepared. At least we know what comes at us.
Okay. All right. So you enter into the Barrow Woods, following the trail and they originally sought before. The trail isn't what you consider the most easy trail to follow, but you're able to wind it through the twisting paths. You come past where Devessa's cabin is. It sits lifeless and in solitary confinement within the confines of the Barrow Woods. You head south. You can continue on now from here straight to where the machine is, or there is a fork here and you can head off into an unknown direction that you haven't taken before.
Ooh.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Wait, no, hold on.
Wait, no. Half of us go to the machine, the other half go on the other trail.
That sounds more like us.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
The party.
Well,
all
Theo's
right.
heading towards the machine.
All right.
This is where I want to go.
Let me bring that map up.
Is Zindra's still with us, right? She's still following us.
Right now she is, yep.
We still have her
Okay.
for the day. Like she's a paid resource right now.
That's true.
As she walks into the woods, you can see she's full of nervousness about this. She does not want to be here, and she follows close behind the group of you. She
Stay in the middle.
Yeah.
This was Zindra. Remember, this was Duvessa's goal.
Have no fear. We've been here before. We know the way.
She says she tells you that she has never been in here without being here with Duvessa since the day that Duvessa saved her. She's like, I don't. She's like, this place gives me the fucking creeps.
Well, worry not. There's only been one group in history who has escaped unscathed from.
Maybe we should bring them.
We were slightly scathed.
It's
Yeah,
us.
we're-
We're them.
alive, escaped with their lives from the Barrow
Most of it.
Woods, and
Most
that
of
was
our lives.
us. Most of our lives. Do keep your wits about you, but we have been here before.
Technically, so is she though.
We're actually back because we might still lose Theo's life.
Yeah.
All right.
That's true.
You come here. You can see that there is no sunlight in this, as you can see on this map. You can put yourself on the map if you want. There is no sunlight coming in. It is actually, you're coming in from the north. It is actually full of a glowing evening light that you can see coming in from the opening within these Barrow Woods. You can see the field of roses that are there, thick on your feet, and it kind of snags on your clothes and your armor as you're walking through. This machine, this device stands. If you recall, it is two platforms. On the top platform, there is a rod that reaches up with some kind of a claw or some kind of grappling device. There's markings across the front in various runes. One of them being the mark of the morning moon. What are you going to do?
I imagine we're gonna fix the crystal
No,
and everything.
Let's
All right,
let's do some other things first.
Oh,
Shall we
Okay.
use Mage Hand to place the crystal?
I
was fine up there. It's just that as soon as I tampered with the device, we were attacked by shadows from all around. I think we just need to prepare for that attack, and that will be as good as we can do.
Well, we probably need to wait until dawn.
Yeah, it's
Unless-
he's called the Morning Lord, not the Light Lord.
that's
Right.
true. That's true.
That's what Zindra says.
I'm going to ritually cast Identify on the device.
On this device here,
Mm-hmm.
as I'm looking for the right.
And I know you're doing one thing at a time, but I'm curious how Theo feels having re-entered the woods now.
Theo feels
Yeah.
he actually feels a little better.
I was
Just
wondering
calm.
because
There's a
I think
calmness
that was
about
my
him.
drive, right? My drive wanted to get back there too.
Yeah, there's a calmness about you. Though you know that there's a curse, and you just know that there's something accepting about the fact that this may be a place that you're going to be staying, and that might not be too bad. I mean, imagine being at a comfort inn with with
It is pretty cozy here, right?
You got snacks you got a bar there.
A
and
mini
you got all-
fridge.
yeah.
Is
You
there
might not ever-
continental breakfast?
You might not ever
Limited.
leave, but is that so bad? You got cable,
Yeah, just like the song says, right?
Yeah.
And some really ugly paintings.
Yeah. Don't forget about the carpet. All right. But no, being in here, being in this area, there's sort of like this kind of like acceptance. Like you almost feel like at ease. Like this may be where you end, but it also may be a fantastic place to find your peace.
If anybody is paying attention or has their perception up at all, you'd notice him sort of taking deeper breaths and sighing a little bit as you guys are walking through the woods, approaching this area. Just
All right. I believe
feels calm and
Jaru
chill.
is casting Identify on the platform. All right. Casting
virtually though,
Identi-
right? So is that 10
We're on
minutes?
the mechanism.
Yeah, on the mechanism. You cast Identify on
Guess
the
both.
mechanism. You believe that this is a divine focus. It actually, when you use this, you're going to take a series of successes in order to make this whole thing work. looking at it, the order of operations you're going to need are. The first thing that happens is you're going to need a Arcana check to actually fasten this item in the right position. Once that's complete, you have to announce the glory of Lathander using a religion or performance check. Once that happens, you have to convince Lathander to aid you, giving a persuasion check. If any of these fail, the shadows themselves will punish you with a curse effect. Once you've completed those three, you've completed those three tasks, you must then, whoever is on the platform, and each round the person on the platform can change. You're going to have to make 3 successful charisma savings throws as you bind yourself to this item. And every time that you fail, some negative thing will happen. On top of that, you think that once this happens, the shadows themselves will be called, including the thing that perhaps is the controlling factor of all these shadows.
I think perhaps Flander should volunteer for that.
We'll want to make sure that whoever is doing the various steps is very proficient in each of those steps. And we can try to give them aid in whatever way we can. Guidance, for example, you can call it out ahead of time.
Yeah. At least with the saving throws, I'll just try to be within range of them.
Yep, exactly. You should be nearby. I can use my Flash of Genius to aid as well.
Perfect.
With some of those. So yes, we can give each other boosts.
Though your identify doesn't help you with it because it's actually a curse effect, you do know that failing any of these will have an adverse effect on more than just the person standing at the platform. It will affect everybody.
Can we aid whoever's up on top?
There's no reason why you couldn't. No, you couldn't aid.
Okay.
You could add like Flash of Genius or whatever, but you cannot
but
aid.
not physically aid. Yeah, so it's one roll.
It's
It
one
sounds
roll.
like Giroux and Flander power hour right now, based on the saving throws and checks and everything.
Yeah, I do have inspiration too, so for the Arcana check. But yeah, it's gonna have to be Flander for the rest of it.
Yep.
All right, it is late.
Does Flander have the religion?
I have a +5 to my charisma.
Yeah, but it was performance or religion.
Correct.
So yeah, he's got.
Oh, performance, I've got that through the roof.
Yeah, announcing the glory of Lathander requires a religion or performance roll.
Got it.
Yeah.
You could definitely perform that.
I've got this.
All right, and then after that, you have to make 3 successful charisma savings throws over the next 3 rounds in order to complete the ritual. So it's a total of 6 rounds.
Flander, you have charisma as like one of your proficient ones, right?
Oh, yes.
Is
Yeah.
Bard? Okay, good.
I got a +5 to my charisma.
Yeah,
And this is definitely like the idea is we're going to be clearing this darkness from these lands. This is epic. This will be a good story, Flander.
It's big.
To tell. If we can
Very
do it.
big.
If not, it'll be a good story if you
We all
can
die.
tell it.
Okay.
Afterwards.
Are you guys gonna wait till dawn to make this happen?
Yeah.
The machine
have
does not
to.
tell you specifically when you need to do this. It just tells you what to do when you do the identify.
I think our chances are best at dawn. But
Especially if we are to be fighting shadows.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be
We need a bit of-
weakest at the day.
Yeah. Well, also, it's not just the shadows. Whatever is creating or controlling the shadows as well is when.
All right.
gonna be in the
And when did I have the feeling that I was getting pulled out? I know that was in the morning. Was that
Technically
after I
speaking,
woke up?
you have to make a savings throw every morning. That's what it is. So you'll be rolling your die, or not a savings throw because you already failed your savings throw. You'll be rolling your dice in the morning. You're not sure what the dice was. You did a D4 and then you did a D6. You don't know what the next one's going to be. You can make assumptions, but and then remember your charisma will reset, and then you roll the die to lose that many charisma points.
Yeah. So I am unsure if it would happen before or after this. Dawn.
Yeah.
I think that's a fine line that's pretty dangerous to play upon. Is when does the magic determine dawn is? Is it as soon as you can see first light, or is it as soon as the sun clears the horizon, or who knows?
Or do we just want to do it now?
Yeah. Well, it's dark out now.
Yeah, there's no light.
Yeah. Do we think that we need sunlight to use this as well? I thought that was one of the earliest bits of intel we had for it.
Well, he's
just said it
Flander,
didn't.
the Morning Lord, not the light.
It is a safe assumption for a divine focus of his persuasion.
Okay, well, this is going to be interesting. We're going to find out what happens. So, you guys go ahead and rest up for the night here.
Yep, lure trance.
I'm assuming you're going to. But the question is, do you have a spell left to give yourself a protection dome? Lehman's tiny hut.
It's a ritual.
Okay, perfect.
We
All
have
right,
10
you're going to
minutes.
ritual cast Lehman's tiny hut and get the hut up, and be able to rest in peace. Noticing as you rest in the dome, that there are shadows lingering around the periphery of your vision.
I'm definitely resting in peace here. This is nice and calm.
Yeah. All right. With that, we're gonna let you guys do all your resting up, and we're gonna hit this in the dawn. And so go ahead. We'll take a quick break for everyone to get their stuff back for the rest, and then we're gonna begin with someone making a dice roll for the charisma. All right. Well, now that we've all rested up and everyone's back up, let's go ahead and decide what you're going to do and who's going to do it. What did you guys decide?
Well, it sounds like Drew's gonna do the Arcana check.
First thing is going to happen, though.
yeah,
Before I'm interrupting because I forgot. It's dawn.
Theo.
Someone needs to give me a D8 roll. Theo, please give me a D8 roll for your charisma. Please do not roll an 8.
So the sun just starts peeking over coming in the wafting its way through the leaves over there.
Yeah, and it's as the dawn arises, give me your D8 roll. Don't roll an 8.
Well, we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, but a pretty good chance it's not going to happen.
Yes!
7.
Oh my god.
You have 1 charisma. You
Oh
have
my God,
1.
he's almost not even there anymore.
He's so offensive.
His eyes are sunken so deep.
You have now, I believe it's a -4 to all charisma saves, and
No, it's -5.
is it minus
The round's
5?
down.
God.
-5 to all charisma saves. Are you going to
I'm
be
definitely not the one persuading over here, folks.
You're not going to be the one at the end
Not it.
standing up on the pedestal. All right. You
But
after
I still can cast things to help. So let's get that going first, everybody. Can you guys do guidance? And can we do does bless help?
Bless does not help. It's first. I mean, I can bless will help for the saving throws part.
Right.
But not for the ability checks.
I will give guidance to Flander for his performance.
I think you'll want to keep doing it though, right? Can you do it a bunch of times?
I mean, it's a cantrip. I guess I could just stand there and
Do it ahead of
Guide
each of
him.
his checks, basically. Yeah.
basically like lay a hand on his back and let him do the thing.
Or you can guidance me too for the Arcana check.
Yeah, guidance is an action though,
Yeah.
not a bonus action.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if we probably throughout this whole situation, can we do it like one time, or
It's an
how's it
action,
gonna-
so you guys can if you want to have him take his turn to give you guidance, that's fine. That's part totally fine.
Yeah, he said in the meeting
Okay.
just to call it out
Okay.
before the person does their thing.
Yeah,
All right.
That you're providing guidance. My thing, the Flash of Genius, is a reaction.
yeah.
All right. So as we start this, I'll cast Bless on Jeru, Flander, and thinking of the fight to come, Hemo.
Well, I mean, if it's purely for defensive reasons, Lear will have to be close to the pedestal, right?
He will have to be on whoever's doing this has to be standing on the pedestal.
And we're going to take turns doing
and
it,
Lear
right?
will need
Standing
to
on
be
it.
Okay,
within
then,
arm's
yeah,
reach to
then
cast.
I'll do Lear.
So
You do need to be within arm's reach to cast guidance, right?
Yes.
yeah, you
Okay,
have to
yeah,
touch
so
them.
you
They
do have
touch.
to be.
Yeah.
I will be free to move. I'll guard you. I'll try to keep these creatures off your back.
Yeah,
I also
so-
need to be within
okay.
reach to do shocking grasp too, but I'm not going to do that.
Nah.
That's
Yeah,
good.
So, okay, so yeah, then Drew, Lear, Flander, you all get bless, and I'll be standing like here, so the entire pedestal is within my aura.
You see, Zindra goes, "What am I supposed to do? You forgot
for
about
shadows.
me? I'm right here."
Zindra, you're with me. We're trying to keep the shadows off of the pedestal team.
She runs up next to you and she said,
Actually,
she
the
stands,
day is over. You are free to go.
That's actually true. She can leave if she wants.
she looks back. She goes, "Think I'm leaving now?"
If you
You
would
were
fight
also
with
Where
us,
the,
You're
besides,
also free to stay.
she's like, besides, you think I'm gonna walk through that shadow without you with me?
No.
You can stay.
Yes. It's just.
Fucking Shadar Kai.
Yes.
Indeed.
Okay. Well, let's go through it with initiative. I think that's the easiest way, and that way,
Okay.
when things happen, I will then place everything else with an initiative. So let's start with you guys rolling initiative. Let me bring up the tracker.
Oh wow! Holy crap! And 17. Well, 2 nat 20 initiatives.
All right. So,
And a nat one.
Hemo, one thing you probably recall against these creatures is that these creatures require a magical weapon to do damage to these shadows.
Yep.
You
I have
also
one
think
of
that
those.
Zindra does not have a magical weapon.
Ooh.
Oh,
Anybody?
We're checking to make sure.
Hold on. Let me see. Might have something for this.
I apologize. They have resistance to non-magic weapons. They're not immune. I double check. I had to double check.
So she
So-
could do some damage, but not
if
as
they
much.
bleed,
Okay. Given that, let's get this thing started. Who's gonna do
oh
what?
boy, here we go.
I'm gonna zoom in.
Jaru, are you doing Arcana? Is that correct?
So
Yeah.
put your character in this space. This space will be reserved for the person who is on the
Which space? The top left.
right here. This one right here. Yeah, we'll say this is the hot seat right here.
All
So
right.
if you're
and
standing in that space, you're the one who's actually on the pedestal. Who's gonna stand up there?
as you climb up there, Theo hands you the living crystal.
The little crystal pulsates in your hand. It's warm, radiating.
I'll set it into the structure.
All right,
of,
it's as you slide it in, it almost like you kind of get to a point where it just kind of vibrates and it hovers freely in the sphere.
Ooh, it's
Kinda
working.
moves around. The little rings on it kind of float freely that can be moved and spun, but this thing is just hovering in the middle of this.
Jaru, you should climb up into the hot seat to do this.
Yeah, put yourself in a hot seat to do
Well, I
it.
was just putting it together.
Yeah, yep, that's fine.
Someone gonna cast guidance on me?
Yes, you have guidance.
Okay.
All right, use Arcana. What you need is a 15 as you reach up to place the item in there.
All right.
Gives you a 1d4 on top of it. You're probably a guy, or look, Arcana by itself is probably going to be good enough, but we'll find out.
All right.
What'd you get?
Drum roll, please.
I know, right?
18. Nice.
Plus stuff, so I got it.
You reach up, and as you stand on the platform begins slowly pulsating, but not as it doesn't vibrate as much as it was before. As if you start putting that item on the
It's
hook
balanced
itself,
now.
it just kind of goes, and you see it sort of sits dormant. It's sitting up there, but it's just sitting there. Crystal is levitating up there, but it's not really doing anything. It's just sort of sitting in this position. Next up, what you're going to do is you need someone to announce the glory of Lathander with a religion or performance roll.
All right. I will step. I also step back.
All right, now make sure you do the guidance again.
Okay, Flander steps up and says the words, stretching his arm up to the sky. 15 plus.
What are you going to say?
You have 19. Or
19.
no.
You need to announce the glory of Lathander. What are you going to say?
I am announcing the glory of Lathander.
The Dawn Lord, the Morning Lord, the I don't know,
Dawn
first
Lord.
son of the sun.
All right.
Flander, you've heard stories about this, right? Come on. What do you got?
Probably, yeah.
All right. Well, I know that Graham's a little under the weather, so I won't push you too much today. It happens.
And
So
Flander knows more than Graham does about this particular deity, I'm
give
sure.
me a religion or performance roll, Graham.
I did. I gave you a 15. Do I need another?
No.
Have a D4 for guidance.
You announce the glory of Lathander, and when it does, you see the radiant light of the outside ring edges of this suddenly begin glowing.
Okay.
Excellent. I'm going to look around the surroundings to see if any of those shadows are coming in to...
You don't
Take it
see
as-
anything right now. Everything just kind of just glowing.
I draw my sword.
All right, now finally, you must now announce the glory of Lathander. You must now convince Lathander to aid you with a persuasion roll, and this is actually fairly difficult.
Okay, persuasion.
I'm probably going to throw some Flash of Genius on this one.
Okay.
You tell me when you're ready to go.
And definitely
Okay.
add your guidance and your...
There we go.
I'm not gonna bother.
27.
You sounded very persuasive in your... Plus the guidance, 1d4. Plus...
Nice,
So that's well into the 30s.
nice. All right, you call forth, and when that happens, you see that the machine begins vibrating. The sphere begins turning, spinning. And when that happens, shadows rise up from all around.
Oh no.
Oh god.
But more so, an even bigger fiendish shadow, larger than you've ever seen before, but wrapped up in a 40 by 40, is it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 40 by 40 foot cube of sheer blackness rises up around you, along with 3 other shadows circling you. I'll back the map up.
So like three of the ones that we saw before, but then like one bigger one?
Yeah, this is the biggest one of all. This is the Big Daddy. This is the what you
gotta let 'em-
consider. This is what you
Mom? It's the
consider to
mama.
be. Yeah,
Yeah, it's not having so many moms right now.
yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of moms.
The mama sewed over here.
All right, I'll bring them in. All right, here they come one by one.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
That's gloomy.
I don't like the name of that.
Yeah, what's it's called? Oh, incarnate gloom. Yes, gloom incarnate.
Yikes. The purple is it just looks nefarious, and it's glowing too.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that big
Nice-
one in the middle. That's
nice job.
definitely the bad one. They appear. I will roll their initiative, and then we'll go through the initiative order. All right, Theo. So you get to go first. You see these
Holy
4
moly.
big giant shadows all around you. You don't immediately see them. You can try to find them if you want, but just
darkness
with your
appears, right?
passive, you don't see where they're at. And just give me a 25-foot area, 25% of the square, one corner, and then you can search or scan. What do you want to do?
Did you say Theo?
Yep, Theo, you're up.
Whew.
You rolled 22. What do you want
I
to do?
did indeed. So it's my reaction to aid Flander using the Flash of Genius if I need to. So
Yep, it's reaction.
I'm gonna. Yeah, so I can do. Just double checking its reaction. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. All right. I'm gonna try to. There's that big one, huh? I'm gonna just pick one, I guess. Let's do this guy down here, the one to the bottom, right.
What are you gonna do down there?
I want to see if I can spot him inside of there.
All right. Well, you can
Figure out
actually
where
do
he
the corner, so you can actually do both of these. You kind of, it's like you gotta pick a an area.
Yeah,
Think of it like a visual cone. You know, you're going to search a cone. So go ahead and give me a perception roll.
All right. 21.
All right, you see both of them. I'll point them out to you.
Excellent.
All right, you see them down here. What are you going to do?
Well, that was my action, right?
That's your action to proceed.
To do that?
Yeah, you're basically like, they're there and they're there.
Yep. Yeah, he's just sort of spotting them and just flagging them for other people, and then he's going to keep his primary focus on Flander because he wants to see if he can assist in any way that he can there. So he's staying right next to Flander as well.
Got it. Lear, what are you going to do?
Okay, Lear is going to empower his staff with Shillelagh, and then he will reach over to Eckankar with the tip of it, tap his shield, and daylight will burst forth from it.
Nice.
It will just last for an hour.
Dawn and daylight for an hour. Very nice.
Concentrate on it.
Two suns.
Nice. Go ahead and put a marker somewhere down where the daylight is. It's just is it 60 feet from there?
It is a 60-foot radius of bright and then additional 60 of dim, so you could do an additional aura maybe.
Nice.
Okay, so how far out?
60 foot.
60 foot? Okay. So
And that'll be the bright, and then if any darkness hits the bright aura, it is dispelled.
So
Nice.
there we go.
Wow.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
That is awesome. That's the power of enchantment. Nice. All
Were
right.
those darkness spells that they had?
Yeah, but unfortunately, because you touched the incarnate gloom, your spell is automatically dispelled. The incarnate gloom overshadows
The
all
aura
light
touched
spells short of a wish.
Oh, okay.
So wait, the incarnate gloom actually dispels your light spell. Anything short of a wish spell, it destroys the light.
Oh my
Dang.
god.
Holy crap.
Whoa.
All right.
All right.
I wish it was lighter.
Yeah, that was really cool for a second there.
It's like, wah!
Lathander? Yeah.
All right. Lear's like, oh no, this is not going to be good. This incarnate doom
This
is
is gonna
not.
be rough.
All right. What this gloom is going on? What are you guys going to do? Is that all you're going to do, Lear?
Yeah, that's all I'll do for now.
Lear,
Oh no.
You see Zindra over there? Go over there. And go, like that was a waste of fucking time.
I think even Eck is getting a little tired right now.
I'm gonna punch her in the junk next round.
Eventually, she wears out her welcome. Okay. All right. Next up is the Overshadow's turn. All right. I'm gonna see what it can do. The first thing it does is pretty bad.
No, wait.
Oh, wait,
does
is it
that,
mine?
With that,
No,
do you have to
Overshadow.
get close to X like shield because that's the source of the spell. Would his effect have to touch that for the daylight to go away? Or
I
would
think
it
just
be-
like it's
Just a light
if
field.
it touches any light short of daylight or short of natural daylight, that is, it will, or a wish spell, it will dispel it. So I'm assuming
I'm willing about if we activate this machine, it might go away. But other
Yeah.
than
Okay.
that-
So all right. So first thing is gonna happen. Let me do the Overshadow first, and then Eckankar.
But what's the other one's initiative since we're talking about it? Are they all
The
going at
Incarnate
17?
Gloom.
Incarnate
is-
Gloom? Yeah.
No. Do all three overshadows go at 17?
Yeah, they all go at the same time.
Okay,
I just
yeah.
divide it by
Got it.
type. It's easier. All right.
Gotcha.
So
Sounds good.
here we go. All right. It's going to make attack rolls. Who is where? All right. It's going to move at speed is 40. Wow, that's pretty fast. Let's see. It's going to go 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You see this darkness move to here.
Do we still have the sort of this light, like daylight sort of aura around us right now?
Yeah,
Through
there's
the
there is the daylight, the morning coming in, and there is a
Yeah.
magic line that I've drawn that you can't see, but the creatures are considered to be in quote unquote daylight.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. Next one, they get to move 40. This one's going to move to here. Actually, it's going to move to here. It comes out of the shadow. It's going to move to here.
Oh.
It moves out of the shadow, leaving the
So he
shadow
comes into the
behind
daylight.
it. Yeah. It kind of run. It goes. It kind of reaches out. The shadow around it kind of sits there at the edge of the darkness, and it comes crawling out. You see this pile of bodies. They're all clawing over each other and they're all crawling for you in desperation to grab on, gather any life it can as they all are screaming. I have Eckankar and Giroux to attack. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5. Eckankar, you're the one they're attacking.
All right.
They're attacking with disadvantage right now in the daylight.
Yeah.
All right, and let's see what I need to hit. That's the wrong one.
21 to hit.
I'm trying to see what their benefit is to hit. Yeah, because I have to look. Okay, so probably gonna have a difficult chance to hitting you. But even, oh my god, yeah, I rolled a 19 with the disadvantage, and I still hit you. 19 plus 6. 19 plus 6.
Yeah,
so that's gonna be a 25. and they get two strength. I'll do one each, and I'll have the other one attack Giroux. And that was not as good. So at a minimum of 10 plus 6 is 16. What's your armor class, Giroux? What are you muted? You're muted right now.
I will cast shield. So
Okay, shield is up. You're not hit. Looks like Eckankar gets hit once. That's gonna do on a hit. Got it. And that's going to be 2d8 plus 4. 4, 8, 6. That is 12 plus 4 is 16 points of necrotic damage. And roll me a d4.
Okay. 4.
Oh, we better hope that this machine
2.
cures this.
You are drained 2 strength.
Yeah. Oh, we remember this.
All right. Next up is this one here. Let's see. Over here. This one here. The shadow is going to move 5 feet. Hold on. Moves 5 feet closer to a point where you don't think it can go any farther. And then this creature is going to emerge from it. Right up in front of the edge here. Let me move it in here. It moves 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's going to move to here, if it can move, and it's going to attack Giroux. It's going to get 2 attacks, but with disadvantage. You are shielded right now. So your armor class is 21 right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have to attack with a disadvantage. I missed completely. Oh, I might hit you. 17 plus... Because I've rolled a 17 and a 19. What is my... I think I have a plus 6, if I can remember to keep that number in my head. Plus 6. So I hit you once at a 23. That's a hit you, right?
Yep.
Okay. Hit you one time. You're going to take 2d8 minimum damage, though. 6 plus 4 is 10 points of necrotic damage, and you take 1d4 strength damage.
Well, I take half of the necrotic
Okay.
because I'm resistant to necrotic damage.
Awesome. So you only take half of that. Yeah, and just roll me a d4 for your strength drain.
That's not good.
Mm-hmm.
No, 4, of course.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
What is your base? Yeah, but your base strength is 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Okay.
That's not good.
All right.
We're
That is, and then the last one is gonna go. That one Declan can just move. All right. That brings us to Eckankar. Eckankar, your turn.
Okay, so I will do a 5-foot step to here.
What is
and,
that? Okay, no, keep going. You're gonna do a 5-foot step to there. Go ahead.
Okay, and then I will channel divinity and use the sacred weapon. So now I can add my charisma modifier to attack rolls with my weapon.
Yes.
So just trying to negate the strength drain.
Perfect. All right. All right. You call in. I have the power. All right. All right, that is Eckankar. That brings us to the incarnate gloom. All right, the incarnate gloom is pretty freaking awesome as far as a baddie. I will say this.
It sounds bad.
Mostly straight out of the book. I didn't change this one very much. The incarnate gloom moves up to its speed. While doing so, it can enter a huge or smaller creature's space. Whenever the gloom enters a creature's space, the creature must succeed in a dexterity saving throw. It's going to move. Its movement is 40 feet. All right, so it's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 to here. That's where it moves to. But it moves into like this. Its darkness consumes. It recasts its spell, casting everybody into darkness while within.
But we have regular daylight here.
Yeah.
Is that you were saying something about that?
Well, the regular day it
impacting
can't
him?
dispel. It can't dispel regular daylight. It's the one shadow that can exist literally in daylight. This is a baddie. This is a curse effect. It literally can exist in this land. Oh, none of the other shadows can. This one can.
Yeah.
That's
Gotcha.
it's the boss. This is the boss fight. All right, it exists here. And then it moves to there, and then it does get an action. It can't do any of those things because I think it's all touch. Yes, it is all touch. So that's what it does. Yeah, it's deepening gloom. It takes all light and suppresses it. Yeah, even sunlight. Okay, now that brings us to Flander. Flander, you are suddenly consumed by darkness.
So you did the persuade last round, right?
Yep.
So you did the perform
Yeah, so now we're
already
into
first.
saving
Now what I
throws.
need you to do is make me a charisma saving throw, and this is very difficult. It'll be hard.
Yeah, you got a +4 and a 1d4.
Okay, so +4 and charisma. Here we
This,
go.
the machine's vibrating, the energy's spinning.
Oh!
Hello.
You made your first round of saves.
Nicely done.
And when it
Nicely
happens,
done.
you see this thing spinning around. You see part of the darkness that the incarnate gloom is just sort of ripped away. It's like fighting against it, and you can see everyone can see through this, even this deeper darkness. The light of the spear emitting a pinpoint in a deeper gloom, trying to fight against this darkness. The
And
rest of
before
you,
that, Flander is saying, "Great Lythander, we implore you to remove this curse. Make this land green and bright and good again." And then when that happens, yeah, Lythander, that's what I'm talking about.
So I'd like to see.
You can do it.
Zindra's like, "Holy shit, what's going on?" All right, she says she is going to try to strike at that incarnate gloom. She's gonna have to do it with disadvantage, but she has a general idea where it's at. 1 out of 5, crap. 7 out of 16, crap. Good attempts, but she's just firing into the dark. She's like, "If I hit you, I'm so sorry." She just starts firing.
So the 7 missed. I take it.
Yeah. Well, she gets a +5, but it's not enough.
Shot
All right.
Lear in the back of the head.
Hemo, it's your turn. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna move everything a little closer.
Did we ever attack these guys with lightning before?
If you recall, they were quite resistant to a lot of spell effects.
Yeah, I don't know if we did lightning specifically, but yeah, they were resistant to a lot of damage types.
And thunder, because I have the thunder gauntlets. I'm just trying to remember. I mean, I can do it.
Oh
Just
yeah, 'cause
re-rolled
you
again.
were-
Well, when Hemo, as you are going off to do your thing, you hear from this incarnate gloom. You hear an echoing, booming voice from within the shadow. All those within its shadow dome can hear it. It says, "My children, I protected them. I took them. The spellfire will never have them. They are safe and sacred. You will not take them from me." You hear this voice echoing all around you, and when they say that, all the other shadow elements, the overshadows all around you, begin crying out, "Ah!" Hemo, it's your turn. What are you gonna do?
Interesting.
Weird. I'm gonna ignore that for a moment. 15, 20, 25, 30.
It's like, my babies!
I'm
Again?
gonna take 30 feet to try to get into flanking with Eckankar,
Yep, you got it.
this shadow creature here. And I'm going to do a main hand attack. Oh, am I blessed still or not?
You are not blessed.
Okay. Ignore that 4. 23 to hit?
23
Wait, no,
will
it's at
hit.
disadvantage, right? Because I can't see.
Yeah, 23 will hit, but you gotta fight with disadvantage.
And you get +2 for flanking.
Wait, did Bless get dropped?
no,
people
that
are
was
green
blessed
dots
from
have bless.
early.
different bless.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't have bless right now. It was for the
But
podium
18
team.
though for your flanking.
18
Roll an
including
18?
flanking?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
armor
that's
class. You hit an armor class. With 18, you hit the armor class.
Heck yeah, we'll do 8 points of slashing. That was the first
Nice.
damage rolled.
All right, you fire. You're with your magical weapon, cutting through it.
Oh,
It's got resistance to your weapon that is not magical.
oh, this is my magical main hand scimitar
Got
plus
it. Yeah,
1.
yeah, that's fine.
Second attack at disadvantage will do 20 to hit.
That's a
Well,
hit.
22. We'll do 7 points magical slashing.
Nice.
And when I
cutting
hit that
through.
creature, I'm going to expend one of my superiority die to use a maneuvering attack, and I'll call out to Jaru.
Jaru won't
I've
get
got it.
flanking.
Make your escape.
You're doing a maneuvering attack. All right.
Yeah, you may.
All right. You can move up. Does he get to move
Reaction
without
move.
taking attacks of opportunity?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Jaru, you emerge from the total darkness into the daylight. Your eyes like squinting a little bit. What are you gonna do? That is now Hemo. Did you do all your things, Hemo?
Yeah.
Jaru,
That
it is
was
your
2
turn.
attacks.
What are you going to do?
Okay, so bonus action, I will initiate Blade Song.
Sha-
Fly me to the moon.
And then, do I have advantage over this thing because it's in the light?
No, you don't have advantage. It just has disadvantage to attack.
It has disadvantage. Okay.
You got flanking.
Well, I don't have flanking, but
Do you not with Ek?
no,
I guess you need one
I
more.
moved. Yeah, I should have moved there, but.
What are you gonna do when they come
attacking.
for you?
Will the other overshadow threaten the one overshadow? Because then he would be threatening on the other side.
Yeah, maybe they just like each other. They had a
Hey,
all these
I got
creatures.
hit.
problem.
Not all doomed creatures work together.
26.
That will hit. What are you gonna do? You striking at it?
6 plus 3 psychic, and I'm muttering to the sword. Something. This is big. You might want to help. Something.
I am helping.
help.
I'm doing the psychic damage. This is what I do. Right?
That's it, huh?
Oh
Measly
sure.
points.
Oh sure. Just
24. And I'm doing booming blade.
all right. All right. Hold on. It is. These things are resistant to thunder damage, just so you know.
That's fine.
All right. So how much? But you hit it
That's
one time, right? How much did you do your first attack?
6 points for
Okay.
that. 5 slashing and 1 psychic. It is a magic weapon.
Got it.
And then the booming blade does an additional 8 thunder, so 4.
All right. Got it. Boom. All right. And then is that all you're doing for this round?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Theo, it is your turn.
All right. Did I think that this thing was absorbing light spells or absorbing like any spells?
What do you mean?
This
You
incarnate gloom.
think that the darkness itself was consuming light?
Absorbing light.
Light.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were saying earlier. And I can see Flander in here, correct? Like he's not hiding or anything in the dark.
He's in there.
It's
You know
just
where
dim.
he's at. You know the machine is. He's just sitting out there. The machine's vibrating. You can see the kind of even through the deepest darkness. You see a pin of light where this thing is spinning, It's like, and you see the darkness kind of ebbing away. It's trying to fight to grapple against this machine, this Lathander machine that's spinning, and you can probably see it curling away from the light, but you cannot see Flander. He's completely dark. You know where he's at.
Flander
though.
right now.
You can't target him, but you know where he's at. You can touch him. You can
Gotcha. But if I can't see him, that's going to cause problems. So I
probably
can't
hand him a sandwich.
I can't aid him with the with the things right now. Well, I can see this overshadow coming in here, and I knew the other one ran in, so I'm gonna go for this move here. So he'll run over to this spot, and then he's basically gonna cast lightning bolt.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Straight in a line. It's a 100-foot line, and it's definitely gonna make it through these three.
That is
right?
awesome. Great
Oh,
job.
Great move, man.
All right, you're gonna cast.
We'll see.
He's gonna cast lightning. I've got to check to see if they are resistant. They probably are because
Yeah,
they're resistant
I'm
to almost
guessing.
everything. But
Yeah.
hey, it's a lot of damage.
Lightning
Yes,
bolt.
damage
Phew.
resistance.
Yeah,
Here we go. So they're gonna have a dexterity save at 16.
Nice. I'm gonna make 3 separate saves. That's
These
16.
are pretty good rolls for the most part.
The first one failed. The second one
Excellent.
absolutely made it, and the third one failed. The
good.
incarnate one
Incarnate gloom
failed.
failed.
So how much
Well,
damage?
24 points of lightning, and did you say they're resistant?
Yeah, so they take 12 automatically.
12
12 or 6.
12 or 6 for the middle guy.
Okay, hold on, let me do that. And 6 for this guy. He was already slightly injured.
And for my
And-
bonus action, I'm going to raise my defensive field, giving me 9 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Nice.
Boom. You see his blackness taking over. This incarnate gloom calling out, "You will never have my children. I will protect them. The spell plague cannot consume us. We will be protected."
Is there some place you can go otherwhere that is not here that will be protected from the spell plague?
All right, Lear, it's your turn.
Okay, so Lear wants to protect Flander. He's gonna just
Hold on. I can't hear you. Say that again.
He wants to protect Flander and to get this ritual done, so he's gonna run around, just to get out of the darkness here.
Okay.
And then he's going to use his staff to erect a wall of thorns and a circle around the pedestal. All the roses around us.
All right,
grow
go ahead and
really
draw.
fast.
Go ahead and draw the wall of thorns as you're going to
Ooh.
as you rise up the.
So it's 20 feet. I could get it there. That's a pretty good safe
right.
zone around.
All right, you want to draw a
pedestal.
square in that size, or you want me to
So
draw?
it's a 5-foot line, basically. You're making your line thicker.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Nice.
all ready? Okay. So you draw that circle around you, the wall of thorns. And what does the wall of thorns say?
Let me put it in the chat. So if a creature enters or touches it, it needs to take a dex saving throw, takes 78, or save for half.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Perfect.
Nice. Unfortunately, I will let you know that these shadows can cross within. They are corporal movement. They can move through other creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain, and then they can move within through an area that is at least 1 inch thick. So I don't think that they will take. I don't think because they are not subject to difficult terrain other
They're
than passing through
incorporeal.
objects.
Yeah.
They're incorporeal.
Yeah.
I don't think
it's
they're gonna-
magical thorns.
No, the thorn, the magic is creating the thorns. The thorns themselves aren't magic, right? The damage you do isn't. What kind of damage does it do?
It says 78 piercing. But
Right.
I mean, it's a spell, but I have other spells that specify that it's non-magical bludgeoning and piercing, whereas this one does not.
I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm kind of thinking that shadows should be able to could get through most of those things because they can pass
Unless
through
it-
in 1 inch
yeah.
area.
Unless it
I-
described him as like being active and moving in some way, or like
Yeah, I
being
think I'm on
magical, I
Alan's
think you might
side
be
on
right.
this one,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
because it can pass through other creatures and objects as if it were difficult terrain.
All
It
right,
doesn't
well
get
then-
attacks of you can't attack. It doesn't get attacks of opportunity or anything, you know.
Then I'll make it a firewall instead of a thorn wall.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you might know
Save
better.
these
You might know
charges.
that.
Yeah, that's probably a better idea. Okay. So So you decided you want to make it a firewall because you don't want to be able to pass through that area. That's perfectly fine.
Oh, I need to get out of here. Then I'm gonna get burnt.
Why
I
don't
need
you
to get out of here.
Could you do that on the, like, on them instead, or you want to do it as a defensive wall? I suppose you're doing it as a.
Yeah. I can shift around to get
All right.
around it. Yeah.
When you cast a firewall, which you did, the outside of it's going to be burning, right? When do they have to take the save? The first 10 feet of the firewall is like erupted.
When the wall appears, each creature within the area must make a dexterity saving throw.
All right,
It would get the shadows
hit.
too.
Yep. The two.
It would get me
okay.
too.
Is it 10
It's
feet?
okay. I'm fine with that.
Is it 10 feet?
Yep.
Okay, so the two shadows have to make dexterity saving throws.
So do
rolled
I.
Let's see what their dexterity is. I rolled a 16.
So do
and
I.
the second one definitely failed. And their dex is they have a +4. So the first one definitely made it. The second one definitely failed.
No, I did it with disadvantage, but
How much damage do you do?
25 points of fire damage.
So 12 for this one. Got it. 68.
What was the save? 15?
18 is my save.
All right.
Yeah, because
You're
you're
just
using
boosted.
staff, right? Yeah.
Yep.
And
Ow.
then
Ow.
24 is
All right.
awesome.
Well, I guess I'll use my reaction to absorb some elements. Might as well.
Okay. Oh, Theo got
Owie.
hit.
Really hot here in this.
What was your
Theo got hit
damage?
too.
25.
Oof. All right, so I'll take 12.
And then I need to. Yeah.
At least
there's
most of
no
that was
way.
temporary.
That is awesome.
And there's no way I can make that con save for concentration, so bless goes away.
Ah, crap.
Oh,
Because it's 20. Because it's half
It's
of that's
25.
25,
yeah.
but it's half of the damage, so it's only 13.
Is it half? Okay,
Yeah.
let's give it a shot. No,
No.
14 because
14?
of my aura.
Laura.
You made it. So bless is
You
still
did
up.
Nice.
Bless is still up. Okay.
All right.
Good.
Cool.
That was helping Flander.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
All right. That brings us to that is Lear was gone. Lear, are you done now? You have a burning column of fire.
Yep, I'm done for now.
All right. Overshadows get to go, and they have to be outside of 10 feet of the fire. Is that right?
Yes.
Got it. All right. All right. First of all, this one is going to go. Yeah, it's going
Dang
to.
it,
It's
too.
going to get an attack of opportunity because it has to move from the fire, so it's going to rotate around Jaru. So Eckankar, you're going to attack of opportunity on it if you want to take it.
Yeah, I will. All right.
Oh, you don't.
I am going to smite.
You don't because it's in darkness.
I don't.
Because it's in darkness.
Oh,
Wait. Give me another
disadvantage.
20. Give me another
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, let's get another 20.
Confirm your
Yeah.
crit.
But I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you what, because you rolled a 20, I'll let your next attack be a 20. How about that? I think that's only fair.
Oh, okay. Well,
All right.
All right.
Uh,
So, because I hate,
okay.
you only get a 20 so often, and I don't want you to ruin it. So the overshadow rotates around out of the darkness.
okay.
You
so
see it. You
then-
see this darkness here just twitch. Like this darkness here is twitching. Like it wants to come in, but it can't. Like it's trying to call it in, but he can't do it. And then this overshadow is going to attack Jaru.
Well, here, let me
Shield.
do my damage first, just in case. So 19 initially, and then another 30 points of radiant
my God.
damage
That's a
right.
great smite.
for the smite.
Nice. So
There you
because you
go.
roll a critical, I'm gonna let it go. I mean, you rolled it in darkness. You swung. You did a whole shit ton of damage. It's still up, unfortunately,
Oh,
but it's not looking good.
Good.
Let me do my
Good
first attack
hit
on
there.
Jaru.
Holy shit.
Jaru, he missed you. Second attack on you. Oh, he's going to critically
disadvantaged?
potentially hit you. Are you going to shield? I don't know if it's going to do any good.
Is he still in
Yeah,
sunlight?
What's that? Oh, that's
still
right. I have to roll
attack
with
at disadvantage?
disadvantage. I have to roll with disadvantage. Thanks. I actually did not do that. My fault. I'm sorry.
Fingers crossed.
Oh,
It's
I
not
think
another
I
20?
We have
still
been
might.
trained
I
to
still
use
might have
the
hit
light.
you.
Shield for sure.
Okay,
But not-
so
but not a
I
critical.
rolled a 17, and I think he actually missed you though. Hold
Okay.
on. 17
Good
plus
training.
6 is 23.
Yep, misses.
Nice.
24.
Shield.
Your armor
There
class
we
is
go.
24 right now?
When I shield, yep.
Okay, awesome. Boom.
Nice.
That's awesome. All right, that one gets to go. This other one gets to go. It has to move out of the fire. It is going to.
How many attacks opportunity do you get at Eckankar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wish.
It's going to move
You're, like,
around.
burning.
It's going to move
I'm
around.
literally on fire.
Yeah.
It's going
He's
to move
on
around
fire.
to here, and then it's going to attack Hemo twice.
Ow.
It's in darkness, so it doesn't have any disadvantages. I rolled a 17 plus 6 is 23.
That'll
A
hit.
5 plus 6, which is 11.
That will not.
Yeah, so you're going to hit for once for... Ooh, pretty good damage there. 14 plus 4 is 18 points of necrotic damage.
Ow.
And then roll me a d4.
Okay, 1d4.
Yeah, you see the machine whirling, trying to fight against the darkness. This creature's crawling
Ouch.
out. Oh, so you take
got a
4 points
4.
of strength. And the creature here, you hear the creature. When you get sapped of your strength, this creature calls out, "No, my child, I will save you. Come to me." He's calling. "I will come, save you. Come to me." As you're getting burned by strength.
I'm starting to feel conflicted about this.
All right, that was that one. That was that one, and this one up here gets to go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I gotta make sure we're within range. We're in the right range of that. I'm moving to here. Okay. All right.
That one came to Mama right away.
Yeah.
I'm here. That's the youngest, right?
Yeah. It's the youngest
I'm all
one.
good.
All right, Eckankar, if you end your turn within the firewall, you'll have to make another save. So I recommend moving. It's like you're just beating fire in your back.
Yeah, feeling the fire. His hair. He might not have eyebrows anymore. He's running away. Unfortunately, you're gonna lose that +4, Flander, because I can't stay within that aura.
Okay.
And then he's going to attack the overshadow, and this is at normal, right? Not disadvantage because it's not.
You do
in the
not get
shadow.
disadvantage. He actually gets advantage. He right now in his current position gets disadvantage to attack you.
Okay. All right. First attack. 15. I don't think that's going to hit.
No, that hit. These
it did.
armor class isn't that great.
Okay. 13 points of bludgeoning, and it is
Nice.
magical.
All right. When you do so, this thing is destroyed.
Yes.
Nice.
One down.
All right. And
This was the one that was majorly hit before.
Yeah. I was thinking it probably doesn't have much left, but and then
Wanted to finish the job.
yeah, 5, 10, 15. Okay, so I can get in here. Then
Now you run into the
disadvantage.
darkness again.
Yep. Disadvantage. Go. Nope. Not
I
one.
rolled a 1. Crud.
Well, then
I deserve a nat one after that crit. And you were very nice to give it to me.
Hemo, you feel a hammer of force come sliding past your ear. Like, whoa!
I almost cold clock you.
Watch it.
Sorry, I didn't see you there.
All right, Incarnate Gloom gets to go. Now it's close enough. It's going to move. It's going to move here. I gotta see. I think it's 40 feet. It gets to move. I'll double check. It gets to move 40 feet. All right. Incarnate Gloom moves up to its speed. While doing so, it can enter a huge or smaller creature's space. Whenever the gloom enters a creature's space, that creature must make a DC 18 dexterity save. So it's going to move. Hold on. It's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
All
So
right.
that means that Hemo and Eckankar have to make the save.
And he needs to save versus the fire.
At the end of his turn.
30. It's only if he ends his turn there.
Yeah.
35, 40. And I'm going to see this move to here, like that.
10.
And so Jaru, Hemo, and Jaru, Hemo, and Eckankar each have to make me that dexterity save. And it is DC dexterity save. What did you guys get? Hemo, big one, 19. Good, that's a good one.
Hemo's good.
Yeah.
I made it with my addition, with my +4.
20.
All right. So on a failed save, the gloom enters the creature's space. The creature takes a 4d8 necrotic damage.
So everybody made it?
Yeah, it looks like everybody made it.
Good.
incarnate glue.
All right, so I think when
Good
you
job,
when
guys.
you make your save, you're probably going to take half. It has 20.
Sounds right. But at least he's 10
Yeah, you
feet
take
from
that.
the fire, so
Yeah, he's gonna
unless
take
he's got
fire
more,
damage.
unless he's got more movement.
No, he went 40.
Did he? Oh, perfect.
You should be 10 feet out. I have him full far.
Nope,
far
I
enough
took
south.
damage.
Okay, so it's
Oh yeah, you're right.
7, 20, 14 plus 5. So 21. So you take 21 or half of 21, which is 10 points of necrotic damage. And he should be 10 feet. So he's going to be 10 feet away from drop. The problem is that if you don't land right between, it snaps back. See that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's I have to like, so he should be 10 feet away from the wall. All right, so that's where he ends. His turn. That brings us to Flander. Flander, what are you gonna do? You gonna try to make that charisma save? You're muted.
Oh, here. Let me do con as well, just to make sure
Aye.
Bless is still up. Yep, make it fine.
Nice. Go ahead and
All right.
give me your charisma save. It's harder the second time. What do you got?
A 21.
21 total.
Plus 1d4.
Yep. Plus
What do you get?
1d4.
1d4 for? Because he's
Okay.
blessed.
Yep.
Bless is the savings. That bless helps with savings throws.
Yep.
Perfect.
Saving throws and attack rolls.
Got it. Perfect. Take your.
And you said
plus
I
one.
and you said I cannot see him, correct?
1d4?
Yeah, you can't see him right now.
So
Can I see anybody in there?
No, it's
24.
well, you know they're kind of sort of in there. All you see is a glowing orb. Everything's black.
Through some like shadowy fire.
Yeah, yeah. 25. Are you 24 and you didn't make it? So you're going to each failure. Everyone of your allies now is erupted into a necrotic gloom. Everyone here gives me a.
Holy shit.
You automatically take
Alan,
1d8
can I-
necrotic. You're wrapped in necrotic energy, and everyone takes 1d8 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Alan, quick, just clarification. I thought you said previously that these guys were hiding in their own shadows areas, but we could look in there and spot them and see where they were.
You get to know their location, but they still are into darkness.
You can like hear.
You know
Feel,
approximately where
smell,
they're at. So unless
Okay.
they hide there,
Got
you
it.
can know them. So you know they're there, but you can't target them.
Got it.
You
got
know
it,
they're
got
sort
it.
of.
That stuff still tracks me up. All right, what are we doing?
So it's going. Graham tried to do the second charisma save. He failed. That means everybody's going to take 1d8 necrotic damage. Roll 1d8 for yourself and take 1d8 necrotic damage. I know.
Dang it!
You take. You get half damage, I think, Mike. Right.
Big money? Oh,
Yeah.
big money. Oh no.
Yeah, real big
Sorry,
money.
guys.
Right, and you're all sort of for those of you who are out, Theo more primarily, you feel this sort of like energy kind of licking all over you.
Yeah.
It's like crawling, this negative energy crawling all over you as the incarnate gloom repulses the power of Lathander's machine and gathers up the dark forces to attack all of you. All right, that is
War didn't do it. That's not good.
Yeah.
Zindra. It is your turn. Remember,
Nick and Hemo are really feeling it.
you guys all feel this energy's licking over the top of you, every one of you. Zindra, she has to take the damage too. Oh crap, she took almost max.
Well, doesn't Flander have more actions than just doing the saving throw?
No, that's what he's doing. That's his action.
Oh,
he's
fair enough.
he's basically commanding the machine. She's
sure.
gonna take. He's in the hot seat as it was.
Yeah.
All right, Zindra sitting in there. She's like, I don't know what. Fine. And she just starts firing at where she thinks the overshadow is. She's like, I think it's over here. It's just this heat coming in, but she can't see anything except the little light. She's flailing wildly because she has to do it with disadvantage. She's not able to make connections.
Yeah.
All right, Hemo, what are you gonna do? Oh,
Boy, not in a great spot here. Well, may as well just.
remember the energy is sort of licking all over you right now.
Ow. May as well just do it. Wait, what kind of damage was that?
Necrotic.
Necrotic. Okay, never mind. It's not elemental. I I guess I'll just do what I'm good at. I'm gonna draw my other scimitar for whatever it's worth, and do a full round of attacks on the incarnate gloom.
Go for it.
Oh, sorry, I'm at disadvantage.
Oh! You can do it. You can do it.
First attack is 28 to hit.
Let me double check. Yes, that does hit. Their armor. Its armor class is 16, by the way.
I'll do 7 points magical slashing with that first attack. Second attack at disadvantage is a 22. Dang.
Nice job. Yes.
Way to go.
10 points magical slashing. Burning action surge for 2 more. 14 to hit.
That will
11
miss.
to hit.
Armor class is 16.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action for my offhand scimitar,
The non-magical one.
the non-magical one. 14 to hit on.
That hit.
that
No,
guy.
16 is the incarnate gloom. Okay. All right. That
Couple of
is.
hits.
Yeah. some
That
good hits there.
is Jaru. Jaru, you are now within the incarnate gloom itself. It's kind of all around you. What do you want to do?
I can move to here, right?
You can move to there, yeah, or you can stay into it, but then you'd have to make another save.
Well, no, I'll move to there. And I'm going to cast Synaptic Static.
What does synaptic static tell you?
Destroy their brains.
I'm going to do it on
We-
myself.
Do they have those?
We
We're
found
not
that
sure.
magic missile didn't work
Okay.
previously, right?
I don't
these-
think.
You have
I
to-
think.
I don't think anybody's tried a magic missile against it.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
There was a
You
different
have
creature
to-
a while back that
It
was
was
immune to them.
it wasn't immune, but I remember the Drake was resistant.
The Drake was resistant. You need to see for.
Yeah, the problem is you have to target him.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't see
But
him.
I can point to that spot, right?
Yeah, where are you gonna point
That
to?
I
Right
can
there.
see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's a
Fine.
20-foot radius, so it should hit the overshadow and the
Incarnate gloom,
whatever
right?
that is. Incarnate gloom.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. All right. So you're gonna cause your big synaptic static to go off. Awesome. Just double checking. I don't think there's anything special against these guys as far as their resistance. It does what kind of damage to it?
Psychic.
Okay, I think you're okay. All right. What's my saving so?
16.
Okay. 16.
Intelligence save.
Intelligence save. I was gonna say, what am I? I'm staring at the numbers like, what am I making a save against? All right. The big guy made it. Oh, they both made it. I rolled above the 17 for both of them.
Dang.
Yeah, well,
But you do still do a ton of damage. How much damage do you do?
half would be 13.
All right. How much damage is it?
13.
13 total?
13 is half.
Oh, 13 is that. Thank you. You know, when it crosses the 10 digits, it always boggles my mind for a second. All right. All right. All right. Cool. Boom. Theo, what are you gonna do? These shadows. You hear this? You can hear the chattering, Jaru, of this incarnate gloom. It's yelling out, "No, no! I will save you! I will save you! I will not let these infidels take you!"
I see Jaru step out, and he turns around and sort of casts a spell into there. I'm just going to step up, and I know I got my absorb elements from last round, so I'm going to try to do a melee attack on this guy and unleash that. So let's see what happens, eh?
All right.
So we'll use the old Thunder Gauntlets here. A melee attack, and I'm... yeah, actually. I would
You have to
flanking.
attack with disadvantage, but yes, go ahead.
Yeah, because I can't. I know he's there, but I can't see him.
Right.
All right. So let's see what we can do here. 18 or 17 plus 2, so
that will
19
hit him.
will definitely hit.
Definitely hit him. Yep.
All right, so that's 12 points of thunder plus another d6 of fire for a
There you
total
go.
of
Oh, that's
17
nice.
points of punching damage.
Nice. Got me to a nice round number. I appreciate that.
I'm gonna do another one now. Second attack at disadvantage. Let's see. Whoa!
rolling
25
rocks.
plus something.
Nice.
I'm not blessed, but I would still.
When
be
you
getting-
did the
I'll
fire
take- I'll
damage,
drop
did you do half damage? Because he's resistant to the fire damage.
No, I was letting you do that. So it's
Okay.
5 fire. So
No
if you wanna
problem.
do
I'll add
half,
it back in.
that would
Go
be
ahead. Keep going.
2. I'll turn off my bless. I would have still hit without the bless last first attack. Anyways, 22 should hit as well. So another 12 points of thunder damage.
Nice, 12 points of thunder damage, which it'll take half.
And then, as my bonus action, I'm going to do my defensive shield once again because that was completely decimated last round.
All right.
Pull it back up again.
Bonus action to do Iron Man stuff.
Pretty much. That's it for me.
All right. That is Theo. Theo, you feel the pressure of this darkness moving all around you. Lear, what are you going to do?
Oh,
Commanding the fires around you. You see the image. Flander in the hot seat. The energy vibrating all around.
Is
you can
there
feel
anything
the
you can do to
vibration.
help him with his saves? He
Not
just
without
failed one.
dropping the firewall, really. Unfortunately, so I'm just going to. From here, I'm gonna cast Fire Shield on myself.
Okay. That's not concentration, so the wall remains.
Yep, the wall remains. And then, I'll wait here. No, I won't do that. That's fine. I'll just wait.
All right, fire shields. The firewall is going to stay up.
Yeah, firewall stays up.
Got it.
I just do my fire shield and bide my time.
All right, overshadow. Overshadow gets to go. All right, it's going to move. So it has to move through that area.
Just gotta put him in the fire.
Yeah, I'll move him to here, and he's going to just double move.
All right, burning in action, double moving. I'll take it.
Yeah, actually, that's super helpful.
He's going to move to here. He comes running around.
Out into the light.
It sucks, but he doesn't get an attack, and now he's at disadvantage.
It might not be in the light in that spot. That might be I don't know exactly where it ended, but I remember it was pretty close in that area.
Yeah, there's an imaginary line that you guys can't see.
It's light enough for us to hit him without disadvantage, at least.
All right, the second overshadow that exists here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Second overshadow that exists here. It's going to attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How about a D6 for a D6? Looks like it's going to attack Hemo.
And I will use my reaction to impose disadvantage.
I don't think you can if you can't see him.
It's just a creature within 5 feet of me. Is my protection feat.
Oh, it's a protection? I thought it was a creature that you could see.
No, it's just it's just my protection, fighting style.
Fighter protection.
Let me pull it up.
Him and Hemo are so good at fighting together that
when
even
a
in the
creature you can
darkness,
see
they're
attacks
back to back.
When a creature, now I can't see it. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's okay.
Yeah.
So I'm attacking Hemo twice. Missed you because I rolled a 2. And the second time, I critically hit you.
Laughed a little too early there.
Yeah.
That's a critical damage. Is going to be 2d8 plus 4 plus 16.
Plus 16, jeez.
Plus 16? Well, I'm going to go ahead and use my parry maneuver.
I would.
Yeah, that sounds smart.
I'm going to reduce the damage, whatever it ends up being. I'm going to reduce the damage by 3 plus 5, 8.
So he did 35 points of necrotic damage to you.
Oof.
Roll me a d4.
I'll reduce that by superiority die minus dexterity mod, so 27 minus 8. With the minus 8. A 1 on the d4 for strength damage.
Nice. That is fantastic. I like to see that.
Good. That is
awesome.
Good.
Okay.
My strength mod does go down 1, and then I take 27 damage. Yikers.
Not the end of
I'd
the world.
also like to add at this point, I'm going to need all the help I can get for my next saves.
Yeah.
We can't see you.
I mean, I could move, but then I'm gonna take fire damage from the I could like get you my aura, but then I'm just gonna take more fire damage. I don't know if I can do it. Okay.
All right, that brings it's your turn, Eckankar. You think that he needs to hit that 25 mark? It's difficult.
Wait, what if we drew him away from Flander so he'd be in the light? Then we could see him.
Well, yeah, but that still doesn't help Flander get the save, does it?
If we can see him,
if we move away, but like, yeah, that's still. I don't know.
We need to, I don't know if we can draw the gloom away from him, but if we can draw him, away another 10, 20 feet south, that might actually help.
Well, it's your choice. You tell me what you want to do.
We can try. He can just go right through us, though.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
You
20
think
feet is a lot.
We'd all have to move 20 plus feet down to get it away from him.
And it's his turn next turn anyway.
Yeah, so we wouldn't solve it next turn, but it'd solve it for the following.
Yeah.
If it ignores us and goes through the wall, Flander and Zindra and Lear, they're all sitting ducks.
Well, yes, but there's that fire that's causing him not to want to go that way.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You tell me what you're gonna do.
Yeah, I mean, getting him away. It's such a hard decision. Like, I don't know.
Yes, it is. Where do you go to?
I'll go here. Does that count as flanking? I don't know if it does. But...
You only count as flanking if they were up here.
Okay.
Yep. You're on that side.
I'll go
basically,
there.
it's a draw a line through it, and if it passes through two parallel planes, it's a.
Yeah. So I'll go there and strike out at it with disadvantage.
All right.
Let's give it a shot. 16.
Ooh,
that should hit.
That hits. Yep.
I will smite. So
Yeah.
8 initially, and then an additional 21.
Oh, that's
Nice.
good.
An additional 21.
That is awesome.
Second attack. 14, not a hit. I'm gonna action surge. All right, next attack. No.
Oh,
Another
crap.
14.
Come on, get one more attack.
Please,
Come on.
please.
Come on. No, you
Oh,
I rolled a 1.
Oh, no.
No.
I hate when action surge just whiff. That is
Yeah,
awful.
big whiffs. Big
that
whiffs.
is terrible.
Yeah,
Missing
at least,
surge.
Yeah, at least the first one was all right. But
All
yeah.
right. It's gonna move. It's gonna move 5 feet here, and then it moves 5, 10. So it's 15 total feet, which means Eckankar, Hemo, Jaru, and Theo all need to give me a savings throw. That savings throw is a dexterity save.
Oh, am I not at disadvantage?
No, you're not disadvantaged from the dexterity save. It doesn't say you get disadvantage.
But the
I'm good. I made my save.
first roll there was a 10, and I don't like that.
So you got a 10. Nate's got a 16. The DC is 18.
All right, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
use my
okay.
Indomitable, re-roll a saving throw that I failed.
Nice. Go for it. Come on. Make it.
Deck save.
Yes.
I guess I'll
Good
use
money.
my own flash of genius.
23. There we go.
Good use of that.
So I'm up to a 20 on mine.
All right. So who failed? Anybody?
Guess not. Indomitable saved me.
Nice. Good job. All right. So it's going to move to there. And it's going to... Nobody failed. So everyone's going to take half of 48 necrotic. I'll just roll 2 dice. It's fine. So you're going to take... It's just 48? I think so. So you're going to take 10 points of necrotic. That is half.
So wait, did he ever get close enough to the wall to take the damage? Because it's
Only
going through the radius.
one
No,
time.
he never did. No,
I thought
even
he
that
did the
first
first
time.
time.
No, he didn't. Alan moved him down 5 feet, so he was
No,
out of the way.
because
Oh,
it's just,
it was a layer, kind of like a weird issue.
yeah, because what happens if you don't snap it in, it just snaps back. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's in a, so it's
But,
like one of
yeah.
those deals where it just happens to do it. Just like I would never make you guys be be like, oh, you moved your hand off the chest piece. Your character's stuck there for the round.
no, he still was able to touch whoever that was while being like 10 feet away.
Yeah, and
it
then
worked.
I have to end my turn like that. So that's 5, 10. I move 20 feet. Yeah, and then I'm going to do this, where I'm going to move this to here like that.
And I did make my con save, so bless is still up.
Nice.
Good.
All right, that brings us to Flander. Flander, what are you gonna do? You gotta make a charisma save.
I gotta make a charisma save.
Good luck, buddy.
I apologize. I did forget something. So Eckankar, when you moved down that stuff that was all over your body, that was kind of that when Flander had failed and he got that stuff all over his body, as soon as you move, erupts.
Oh,
And you
okay.
end up taking 12 more points of necrotic damage. It's basically like a booming blade of necrotic. It's a necrotic booming blade.
Well, at least we know. Fuck. X feeling real bad.
Flander, it's your turn.
Oh man.
I just rolled a natural one.
No.
You rolled a natural 1 for the next one? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Here's what happens. He's trying to command this
You gotta get in tune with that god, man. Come on. Get in tune with him. You gotta Lathander. You remember his name.
Oh no.
All right. Everybody who is and every ally now for the next 2 rounds has the effect of Bane.
Jesus.
Shit, man.
This incarnate, he goes, "Oh, you cannot take my children." It echoes out. This is kind of like its lair action, you know? But everyone now is in the radial effect has effectively Bane on him for the next 2 rounds. Keep track of the rounds, please.
I put a red dot on me.
Yeah. It's the next 2 rounds.
We'll do red
it's until the beginning of Flander's turn 2 times from now, because Flander is basically the initiate of it. It's the environmental effect. All right.
Yeah.
Zindra is like, oh my gosh. She looks at, she's like, I want to get out of this fire. But she can move to here without taking any damage, right?
Yeah, she can technically be firing through it.
She's gonna fire out of it. She's just gonna fire out of it. Unfortunately, she has to do it with
It's
disadvantage.
opaque, but it
minus
doesn't matter.
I missed
Fire arrows.
and missed.
Fire arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Hemo, what are you gonna do?
Yikes.
Probably best that she's in here anyway. She'd be sapped to death.
Yeah, she'd probably be dead already.
I'm gonna take a bonus action to do my second wind, so I'm gonna get, what is that, a 1d10 plus fighter level, so 1d10 plus 9 will be 12 points of HP.
All right.
And then I'll take 2 attacks on the Incarnate Gloom.
All right, go for it.
27 for the first one and a 20 for the second one.
They both hit.
Heck yeah.
we
7
go.
and 8 points of magical slashing, totals 15.
Nice. Nice. Okay, that brings us to Jaru. What are you gonna do, Jaru?
I'm going to try to dispel the magic of the darkness.
Awesome, go for it.
Upcast.
Well, I don't have to. It's just a DC check.
Yeah, is that a wish spell?
No,
Yeah.
but I can dispel the DC to dispel it is
That's a good point.
10 plus the spell
let me
level.
read what it says for the shadow, for the darkness that evolves around it.
Yeah, I think this is a special case.
Yeah, I'm gonna double check this is what it says because I don't want to cheat you out of anything.
Unless it's only affects light spells.
Extends out from the moving darkness can penetrate the darkness, and no natural light can illuminate it. If any of the darkness overlaps with an area of light created by a spell, the spell creating the light is dispelled short of a wish. A successful dispel magic can. You have to make a DC check on it because it's a higher level spell. It has a DC, a dispel magic DC that you need to make.
Okay. Yep. I figured.
It's just considered a more higher level. So give me the DC.
Yep.
Roll high. Boom.
Blast him.
Roll high.
Remove it.
Come on, big money.
It's an Arcana check, right?
I don't remember. Is it? Is that what it is?
I think so.
Let me just. I can double check real quick. Dispel magic. I just don't remember.
I think you just use your spellcasting ability modifier.
Let me check. Just take a second. Dispel magic. At higher levels, when you cast a spell using spell slot. Okay. DC is equal to 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful, so it's a 10. DC is 10. So I think it's just your
Spellcasting ability modifier.
make an ability check using your spellcasting ability modifier. Correct.
So, like, if it's a level 9 spell, feasibly it's DC 19.
So would bless affect that because it's just an intelligence check, right?
No,
Ability
It's
check.
an ability
It's
check.
an ability
check.
check.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. But it's
Go
so
to make it.
intelligence. It's
Yeah, I'm
intelligence,
assuming
right?
it's because it should be your intelligence bonus should be your intelligence plus your modifier for your
Your proficiency?
proficiency, which is
Or no?
what +4 for you guys.
Plus 8.
Yeah.
I'm proficient in intelligence.
Yeah, so it's a total of +8, right? So roll me a DC roll me a D20 +8 is basically all you need to do. Come on, big money.
Come on.
20.
That will do it.
Yes.
You did it? Oh my god.
We need to capitalize right now.
Kind of goes away.
And then I will use Blessings of the Raven Queen. Teleport.
Nice.
Bye.
All right.
Holy shit.
All right. That is
I
that is
can't take
awesome.
a single hit from these things.
Yeah, they're
Theo, it
dangerous.
is your turn.
Let's see here. This changes a lot all of a sudden.
Yeah.
There does.
The momentum shift.
We need to capitalize
It's
as
that
fast as
moment
we
in
can.
Monster Hunter where you knock the monster over. You're like,
Come on, let's get it. Let's destroy this incarnate gloom. We need Flander to make a check.
Right.
Honestly,
two,
yeah.
Two more.
For that, we need to
More.
get Eckankar over there with his aura and his
Well, I
blast.
just burned to death.
Oh, he's... Yeah, I guess.
So
That was my problem.
We need to shut off the fire, but...
What are you gonna do, Theo?
Incarnate.
Yeah,
You see
so
when this thing goes away, the image of this incarnate gloom, you see a large, hulking, strong, almost fighter-like man, like a big burly beefy fighter, but shimmering in shadow. And it has glowing green eyes that look down at you, and it looks down at you in anger, and it bellows out at you, "You shall not take that which I have created. The spellfire cannot have us." What are you gonna do, Theo?
did I see anything that would indicate that this thing is like immune to intelligence or wisdom based saves?
No, you don't. You haven't seen anything that would tell you that.
Yeah, like we've done psychic damage to it and stuff. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking about doing this hypnotic pattern.
Nice.
I haven't done this before, but let's give it a shot. It's a 30-foot cube within range, and so I think I can target these two down here pretty easily with a 30-foot cube without hitting anybody else. So that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, so it creates a twisting pattern of colors that weaves through the air inside of a 30-foot cube, and
Nice.
each creature in the area is going to have a save. So they're going to have a wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
Okay. I'm just double checking to make sure that there's no immunities that I'm missing. Okay, so I gotta make a save. For which two are you doing?
The incarnate gloom and this overshadow that's just south
Like on
of me
the
right here.
corner there? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I can hit those two without hitting anybody else.
Sure. And so it's a wisdom save, right?
Yes. Wisdom 16.
Okay, so the first one I think failed, and I think the second one, which is this one, I gotta see what they're born. I need a 16. Let me double check.
Yes.
What is their wisdom bonus? Oh, they have a +2. They made it. Crap. So if the big one made it, the little one failed. This one failed. What happens when they
All right.
fail?
So he's going to be charmed for the duration. Charmed by this spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Nice. I will put him down as a.
If it takes, the spell will end for the affected creature if it takes any damage or if someone else uses an action to shake it out of its stupor.
Got it. Cool.
So Incarnate Gloom could try to resuscitate its little child as using its action.
Correct. All right.
Still burnt action.
That's pretty awesome. Lear, what
I'm
did
going
you
to use my bonus action. What was that?
Fred, what are you gonna do next for your bonus action?
Well, they burned through my my defensive shield again, so I'm going to bump that up again.
All right. That brings us to Lear. Lear, what are you gonna do?
Okay, Lear's gonna see how rough Ek and Hemo are looking, and he's gonna look over and cast a Mass Cure Wounds, 5th level wound spell.
Thank gosh.
You guys will get 16 points of healing back apiece.
All right, how we are doing a massive cure wounds?
Yep, Mass Cure Wounds. I think, Theo, you'd get the couple of points if you were down any.
Yeah, I still have physical injury. I just have the temporary hit points.
Yeah, we're within the range of that, so
Okay.
you'd get that too.
Cool.
So you
Just
choose
those
a point,
guys?
and everybody within 60 feet of that point is healed. So no two people are 60 feet apart, so you should be all right.
Right.
Okay.
Everybody?
I think so. If I
Yeah,
center it
yeah,
on
It looks
Hemo.
like it.
Looks like everybody gets healed. And how much
Wow,
is
nice spell.
16 points everybody.
it?
Nice.
That will
That'll
bring
help
her back
Eckankar a ton.
full.
I'm
I
back up
need
to
it.
full.
Nice.
Yeah. It just brought me up to full. Thank you.
Nice. All right. That
So
brings
Theo
us.
calls out, don't attack this one down here.
Nice. All right. That brings us to Overshadow. There's only one of them that's active right now. That Overshadow is going to. Yeah, it's going to attack Hemo. 2 attacks on
All
Hemo.
right.
At disadvantage.
I rolled a 13.
Oh yeah, is he in the sunlight?
No, he's in the light right now. So he and my image is a little bit different because I'm DM, but he is in the out. He has to roll with disadvantage to attack. I think I gotta see what
Yeah.
13 does plus what. This is bonus to hit. Plus 4, 17. Is 17 at you?
That'll meet it.
Okay, so he hit you once, and then 4 and a 7 missed you a second time. So he's gonna hit you one time for 2d8. So 6 plus 4 is 10 points of necrotic damage, and roll me a d4.
Just one.
Nice.
There you go.
That's two. That's
Good.
2 times
Nice.
rolling while I rolled 1. That's awesome. It could have been so.
That's
much worse.
really good.
Yeah.
Still up.
All right. That one did that. Okay. That
then
is
you're a dex
Eckankar.
fighter.
Eckankar, what are you gonna
Oh, yeah.
do?
Now is the time. Too bad you didn't. Too bad you didn't have your action surge, but oh well.
Nope.
Sometimes it sucked that he missed all of his times in his action surge too. It's like, all right, what are you gonna do, Eckankar?
These saving throws, Flander needs to make them. I think I gotta. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Get there.
All right, it's
and
gonna take its attack of opportunity on you.
Yep, I know.
All right.
Before I do that, I will lay on hands 35 points of healing, just in case.
Okay,
you go.
that's fine. All right, so he doesn't get disadvantage to attack you. I rolled an 18, and it is so I'm pretty sure it's going to hit you because it has a +6, I think, +9 to hit you. Hit you with a thing called a Despairing Touch, which is his default action, and it's going to
Yikes.
do 4d6 plus 5 damage.
Okay.
4d6 plus 5. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 5 is 17 necrotic or psychic damage. 17 psychic damage.
Ooh.
Sorry.
15. Okay.
All right. How much damage do you take when you are near end your turn near the wall, or because Eckankar is going to take that right now?
Yep. I know.
How much is that?
We need him to do it.
How much damage does that do?
19 save for half.
Okay. And it's a deck save, right?
Yeah.
Do you is it more for passing through the fire, or is it just?
It's just the same.
It's the same whether you pass through or whatever. Got it.
Yeah.
I made the save.
You made the save. Nice.
I guess that's good knowing you were walking into it. That's helpful.
Yep. Okay. So
9 points.
9 points. Yeah. I just I know it's like we need him to make these saves.
Can't you walk through it and get in there?
I don't have enough movement. I don't think. No, I
5,
don't have
10,
enough
15,
movement.
20, 25. That is 30. Yep.
Yep.
But he won't end his turn next time, so we won't have to. But if he passes through the fire, he has to make another
Takes the
save.
damage
Right?
passing
I'll
through,
need to
right?
do it again, but yeah,
Okay.
it's more important Flander makes these saves than
Incarnate
me being
Gloom
up.
is gonna go.
What a tank mentality.
I gotta do it.
And I take damage when I pass through the fire or when I end my turn on
10
the.
feet.
So
It's in
here,
10
I'll
feet.
show the
Got it.
description.
That's fine.
The wall, when the wall appears, they must make a save, and then, where is it? A creature that takes the creature takes the damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there.
Got it. Okay, so so this creature is going to take its turn there and end. So first of all, this thing is going to go.
So even if you enter it at all, you'll take some damage.
Yeah, but it's like you only have to make it's one time.
It's
one,
yeah.
Yeah, you can run in and out 3 times in a turn, but you take it one. It's a 1 save. That's pretty much how all the spells work.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what this is going to do. It's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm moving the wrong person. I apologize that I moved you, Eckankar. I don't remember where you're at. 30. He's going to move into.
I'll be right there.
Oh, come on now. He's going to be inside of here, inside of the wall. Where is that? Like that?
That's pretty much inside the wall. It's just
He's
off
still
the
too
plane.
big to not be touching the wall at any given moment. He's too big to fit inside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
he
see.
is.
Yeah, so that's fine because he has to take the damage. He takes the damage from entering the wall or if he ends his turn there. So what
Yep.
that means is, Eckankar, I believe you were right here, right? Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I am.
So that means I believe Theo, Eckankar, Flanders, Zindra,
Dex
Lear,
save.
and Jaru all have to give me dexterity saving throws, and this is why this creature sucks ass.
Does Eckankar's aura affect the
Yes,
saves for
anybody
Zindra and
who
Flander?
is 10 feet of aura will get
So
affected.
Flander and Zindra get it.
All right, Zindra has to make her save.
And Eckankar gets it.
And I get it, obviously.
Fail.
Yeah, it's my thing.
Let me know if you failed it.
I
Did
failed
a
it.
22.
I failed it.
I think a 12 fails.
Okay. The Eckankar moves up to its speed. While doing so, it can enter huge or smaller creature spaces. Whenever the gloom enters a
No.
creature's space, I'll have to do its fire damage in a second here. The creature must make a DC 18 dexterity saving throw. On the successful save, the creature will take half damage, basically. On a failed saving throw, the gloom enters a creature's space. The creature takes 4d8 necrotic damage. That's so everyone who failed or will take half damage outside of it. It's that's not that great of damage though.
Thank God.
So 13 points is total necrotic damage. Not that great a roll.
There goes my freaking defensive shield again.
All right, so 13 points of damage or 6 if you made your save. And so she's going to take 13 points of damage here. I got to take that from Zindra. 13, not that. All right.
Now, does
And
that
the-
kind of how does that work with my flame shield that I have on?
What does the flame shield say? Does it mean you're target? Because it's not a targeted attack. It's like an area effect spell.
Sure, let me see.
Basically, it's an interesting way of doing area effect, right? But it has to move. I think it's when you're attacked or targeted, right? So I don't think like if I cast a fireball on you, it would work.
Hits you with a melee attack. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So all right, So the creature takes 48 necrotic damage, suffers 1 level of exhaustion. Everyone takes 1 level of exhaustion, and
On
is
a fail?
engulfed. And is what's that?
On a fail?
Yeah, when you fail, right. And engulfed in shadow. The engulfed creature is blinded and restrained. It has total cover against attacks and other creatures and takes 4d8 necrotic damage at the start of each of the gloom incarnate's turns.
Oh, crap.
When the gloom moves, the engulfed creature doesn't move with it. The engulfed creature can try to escape by taking an action and making a DC 18 Wisdom check.
Wait. Let's clarify. Is it that he's staying in the space and you're engulfed, or anybody that he passed through? And
Anybody you
failed to
pass
save?
through, if you fail your save, you're engulfed right there. It's the shadows linger.
Graham,
Okay.
you need to roll a d4, and if you get a 2, then you've made your save.
Okay.
Please. Please.
Okay. 1d4.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm good.
All right, and the darkness returns. All right,
Okay,
that
and then here, let me give you your fire damage, and you got to make your dex save for half.
okay. Yes. I rolled a 9. I failed my dex save. How much damage do I take?
19 fire.
Ooh, that's good.
Oh, thank God.
So I'll take 9 of that. Okay.
Oh, crap. Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's resistant to fire.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what it did. It just decided to pass through, and it's like engulfing you.
So to recap, we're all blind, and
Only if you failed your save.
yeah, and what was the other one you said?
Restrained.
And restrained, and you had another one. Fatigue, not fatigue.
You have one level of
exhaustion?
exhaustion. Yeah.
All right.
Suffer
we're
one
doing
level
our
of
head on our
exhaustion.
character sheets.
Engulfed in shadow.
Looking
The
for
engulfed
that guy.
creature is blind and restrained. If it has total cover, now. So if the shadow moves, this shadow debris is lingered behind like little shadow poops.
Yeah, I don't see a good way to add exhaustion on here, so I have to.
There
go
should be
look
one
that up,
level
eh?
of exhaustion, right? You should be able to put a level of exhaustion in your character.
That was the Pathfinder stuff.
No, you have exhaustion in D&D.
Shit.
I don't see it.
Yeah, you get disadvantage on ability checks, I think, for level 1 exhaustion.
That's what I was gonna go look up. I don't know what it is because it's not. There's nothing on the character sheet for it.
Oh, interesting.
Exhaustion is really bad.
There used to be.
No,
Once
and
it piles up.
restrained right now is specifically for me is terrible because now I can't move past the wall of fire.
You have disadvantage on ability checks. That's what you have right now for everyone who has one level of disadvantage of exhaustion. This is where this
Yeah.
creature is really badass. All right.
Yeah,
That
this
brings us to
Hey,
Flander.
Hey, Cameron, did you make your save for concentration?
Oh, let me see.
He wants
Also-
he wants the wall to come down. So,
It might be time to get rid of that wall.
I was
Let's
going to
just-
drop it.
Throw that out.
Mr. Cameron, bring down this wall.
I did make the save. So
We
it's
need-
still up, but I'm going to drop it on my turns.
We need Knight Rider to come in. David Hasselhoff to be up there and get on that wall and start singing.
Oh my
The
God.
Germans love a good David Hasselhoff. Hey, if you
They
guys
just
are,
love
if
him.
anybody's watching this stream is from Germany, random, just just imagine David that David Hasselhoff is sitting on top of that wall of fire singing right now. We're gonna bring it down. All right, that brings us to. I'm sure somebody will have a reason why that was bad to say, but it's funny. All right, Flander, your turn. You're gonna make this save. You made one of the saves. You have
Okay.
no ability to benefit yourself right now.
No, he has a +4 from me and
Yes.
a 1d4 from Bless.
Yes, so
And
he's made the
that makes it
second
a
of
27 for you?
second of 3 charisma saves needed.
Nice.
There's no negative actions to go, and you see the light gets brighter. It's whoa, and the shadows are just like trying to collapse over the top of it. It's like grabbing at it. It's just the spinning spear. The shadows start to leak into it like fingers are just snapped away. And you see Flander just like holding onto this thing, and he's just crying out, "Ah!" Flander, inside you feel the sort of like warmth that's glowing, like almost like you're in an oven. You feel the warmth all around you. None of you else feel this as Flander is grasping for life on this pedestal of Lathander. Awesome, Zindra, your turn. Zindra's like, holy shit! She's looking. She's panicking
Did she
right
make
now.
her save?
We're
She's
wrapping up.
panicking right now. I actually don't have to make her save. Shit. Oh, I rolled a 17 plus 2 is 19. She made it. Thank goodness. All right. So she is going to How much damage do you take when you leave this
It was
fire?
13, I think, right? So 6 points of damage. So she took.
Yeah, she's down. Yeah, she's down right now. She's down to 22 hit points. How much damage do you take when you pass through that firewall?
19.
19. She's freaking out right now.
If she waits,
No,
I'll
don't you
drop
dare!
It.
Don't you dare run!
I'm gonna give her. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give her a Wisdom savings throw of 13. If she makes it, if she makes
gets
the
a plus
save,
4.
she'll go to
She
plus
gets a
4.
plus 4.
I made it with your plus 4.
Oh,
She holds on. Her will is strong.
Resolve holds through.
All right. The problem is that she can't actually attack this creature because she's sort of in its space. Well, she's not. She's free to move, but she can't do anything against it because she's sort of in its space.
Why not?
So she can set. What's that?
Does she have a melee weapon?
She cannot attack a creature when you're consumed by the creature. You have to step out of the creature's space.
What if it's two or three sizes bigger than you, though?
I'm telling
If it's a
you
huge
that
monster, you should be able to move through its space.
it tells you in the description of the monster. It tells you specifically the creature can escape. Yet you have to step outside of the creature's space, otherwise every round you're going to be attacked. Basically, it's attacking you right now. So she has
the question is, can she attack it because it's so big around her?
I would say it doesn't say specifically. The wording, whenever you get creative with D&D monsters, they get a little bit interesting because you have to kind of make up some rules, I think.
I think in the size rules, you can have for a huge monster, so a 3x3, you should be able to have up to 2 in the same space that should be able to take actions.
Because technically, I'm going to change. Because technically, here's the deal. They say the rules are. So I'm kind of modifying them a little bit. The rules for this creature are: if you can't step aside 5 feet, you automatically fail your save. And I don't really want to do that. So I'm going to modify it and say if you're in its space, you can't attack it. Because what happens is when it overtakes you, if you want to make your save, you have to move out of its way. But if I did, then you guys would all be burning in fire. So I'm kind of helping you guys out. I'm kind of helping you guys out by changing the rules a little bit. Because otherwise, what it says is if you don't step out of it, you automatically fail your save and you're restrained and all that stuff.
cool.
Okay, so I'm just gonna have her not attack, and she's not gonna leave. Hemo, it's your turn. Yeah, I sometimes change the rules a little bit to help you guys out, and I don't want to make it too. I don't want to change the rules too much that you guys feel like I'm picking on you guys. All right, go ahead, Hemo. What are you gonna do?
So I'm at disadvantage here. I'm just going to attack the overshadow next to me.
All right.
13 to hit and 14 to hit.
All right. You hit both times.
Oh, wonderful.
Cool. I have a second scimitar. I may as well.
And you did 18 points of damage. All right.
Yeah, that's if both of those hit. 18
They did
points of
both hit.
magical slashing, and then a 12 to hit.
12 is. Oh, these guys, I think maybe actually. There's 14. There are 14 is your armor class.
All right. Well, never mind the bonus action then. That one missed. They would have
All right.
resisted it anyways. It's non-magical.
Okay. All right.
I guess I'm just gonna step up into X aura.
It's a fear of not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. All right. So then we're gonna go with Jaru. Jaru, you are. Where are you at? Are you gonna try to escape?
I'm gonna dispel the darkness.
All right. So did you fail your save?
I did not.
Okay. Cool. So go ahead and dispel the darkness. Give me a roll. You have to roll a big money. All right. I think that does it. Let me double check. I think that's what you need is 18. Dispel the darkness. Yep, you passed it. You're gonna dispel the darkness.
Hell yeah.
I can see.
Please.
Where are you at right now?
Theo, delay it till after me.
I was thinking about that, but I'm also was it restrained? And
I don't know what are all the dots
and
mean on your
blinded.
Jaru, what do you have currently going on right now?
I have bless, and then I have the
There's a
bane.
Bane thing you gave us for a moment. Is that
Yeah, you got 2
along with
rounds
that?
of Bane,
round?
right? You got 2 rounds
Yeah.
of Bane.
It's
So
one
this is,
more round.
yeah, one more.
Okay, so
And,
what do you got?
restrained on me.
What do you got going on, So Zaru, are you done then?
I'm going to Blessings of the Raven Queen.
So does Blessings of Raven Queen require you to see something? You're inside of the creature right now. You're inside of darkness. Can you tell? Can you when you are in?
Didn't I
total
dispel the
darkness?
darkness?
Yeah, but
it's
you're
not in
inside the
darkness
creature.
anymore.
Yeah, it has its own darkness aura
It
in
itself,
and
On top
of
of
itself.
it itself is darkness.
Is
but yes,
darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
Stuck in
darkness.
But you
Yeah.
defied this. You did get rid of the aura. Sure, you're sitting in darkness right now. Just you're inside the creature. Basically, you're
You
inside.
know, I'm seeing on the concentration rules that
Yeah.
it doesn't even require a reaction to drop concentration. You could just kind of do it whenever.
I don't think there's. Yeah, I don't think it has to be on your turn.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Lear can just decide to end the effect at any moment.
Yeah, I mean you can run out, but unfortunately you're in darkness, so you can't see anything. So you can't use your blessings yet, because you are inside of the creature effectively.
Well, I don't want to go out and get burned, so
Yeah, you're kind of in a tough spot. In
guess I
reality,
will stay there.
I just want to be clear. Like the real rules of this creature basically say that you have to move outside the area or you're automatically restrained. But I'm changing that because I don't want you to have to just get killed. So you're going to be stuck inside. You're basically still in darkness.
that's fine.
Sometimes the DM has
It's fine.
to.
I'm done.
Okay, stuck. You're just staying inside there in the dark.
Well,
in darkness. Theo, what are you gonna do?
So how does this work if he's trying to like fight out of the? You said it was restrained.
It's a
and blinded.
wisdom save, and if you
DC 18.
if you make the wisdom save, you have to move outside of the creature's bounds.
I'm not in the creature's bounds. I'm just restrained and blinded, according to.
Oh
the
yeah, then
last
you
round.
just move 5. You just move 5 feet.
Oh, so it's in a
I need
spot.
so I need a wisdom saving throw, I believe it is. It is a wisdom DC 18 wisdom check.
This
so
is
it's a
on
wisdom.
round 2. Like I already got it last round, so I am currently in those conditions.
Well, didn't you just fail?
Yeah. So you're
Yeah.
saying I did a wisdom check to get it off me?
Yeah, you have to do a wisdom check if that's what you want to do. All right, now you're blinded, restrained. You need a wisdom check.
Yeah, it's the only thing I can do, right?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, you can also think
okay.
about your life, reevaluate.
You're evaluate your decision.
Oh, he's definitely doing that. Don't worry
He's
about
like,
that.
I don't know if I should be even doing this. All right, so do you have any benefits? Do you have any? You're 5 feet away from being at Eckankar space.
Yeah, he's so
Crap.
close.
I have the ability to do a what do they call it? Flash of genius, but I can't see myself.
Does it say something you can see?
Let me check.
You could
It
probably
might be
see
myself
your inner
or
I
mind's
feel
eye.
like
Hold on, hold
proprioception
on.
should count.
It might be
for
myself
sight.
or another creature I can see. Yeah,
Right,
when
right.
you are another creature you can see. Okay, so I
Right.
can do it to myself without having to see myself. I will
Right, and
definitely
that-
give myself that benefit.
Does that? And that helps you with ability checks.
It helps me with saving throw, which you said I think was a wisdom save, yeah?
No, it's an ability check. It's a wisdom
You just-
ability check. It says, I read it. It's an engulfed creature can try to escape by taking an action to make a DC 18 wisdom check. I'm assuming that is that a save or is that an ability check? When it says that, what do you think that is?
It's pretty vague. I mean,
It
it
is
just says
vague.
wisdom.
Well,
You know what,
they-
I'll
they
just-
I would-
specify
I'll just
between
make it
checks
the
and
save.
saves.
It's fine. I'll just
Yeah,
make it
I
a
would leave
saving
that up
throw.
to you.
Some of these third-party creatures, they're not.
It is an effect forced on you, which would
Yeah.
be an argument for.
So
a
I will
save.
say you
Yeah.
can use that and get escape, Theo. All right, so just
So
move yourself.
19 will do it?
Yeah, so you then move yourself 5 feet, and that's your turn.
Well,
Get in
you
that
can
aura.
move, right?
All right, so I don't have the blinded or whatchamacallits anymore.
Correct. I don't even know. I don't even know if does it say it's your turn. I wonder. On a success, the creature escapes the gloom and enters a space of its choice within 5 feet of the gloom. I'm assuming that's your turn, because it'll happen at the end of your turn. So yeah, that's it. So you move that is what you did. You basically at the end of your
left a
turn you make your
pile of
save.
gloom right there.
All right, that brings us to Lear.
He did gloom
Lear.
poop on me.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I will drop the firewall first.
All right. All right.
I'll
Boom.
let that
Wall is
go.
gone.
And then I will cast a call lightning down
All right.
to this point, so it should really still only hit the big guy.
Who are you gonna? Well, he's sort of engulfing everybody.
It's a single target spell, right?
No, it's an area effect.
Yeah,
It's
AoE.
5-foot burst, but if I target it like up here, it should be good, right?
To what you're gonna target up here and get a 5x5. You know what? I'll let it slide him. I'm kind of bent the rules a little bit to allow you to stay within the range, so that's fine. I didn't want to have to cause 19 points of damage to everybody who made their save, but that's fine. Go ahead and give me the damage. What do you got for damage?
All right. Call lightning.
I have a save, right?
Dexterity save.
All right. Well, I rolled a
19
14, and I need to get a 19.
18.
18. Okay, so I don't think I have that much benefit bonus
No,
from
I
it.
thought you were good at that. No, not this one.
Not this one. That was the mod. That was
Yeah,
they
that
all
was the
kind
other
of
one.
bleed
That
in the
was the
same.
other one.
So its dexterity is +4. I made it 18.
Damn.
Okay.
How much damage do I
Fine.
take?
He'll take. You will take 9 points of damage for half.
All right.
And
Okay.
these were just
Oh,
sad.
wait a minute. I did that wrong.
Kind of sad, but it's okay. And then as my bonus action, I'll turn into a big lion. And with my fire shield, he's a big flaming lion.
All right. You're a big flaming lion. That's a
Rawr.
parade I want to see. That'll be
I
awesome.
imagine like your mane is flames.
Whoa.
Or just different
pretty
colors
cool.
of the rainbow.
Yeah.
All right. All right. That is that's Lear. Awesome. And that brings us to the overshadow. Oh, I guess is there any one left? This one is not moving. Didn't you kill this? Oh, you didn't kill this one yet. I thought this one
It's
was gone.
dazzled.
Yeah, it's dazzled.
He's charmed and
Yeah, I thought for some reason this one was gone already, but I guess not. So it's going to
Just
use
I
its
killed him
last.
last turn.
It's what's that?
Not unless I killed him last turn.
You didn't,
The-
I guess. So Hemo is going to attack you. With its screams of agony. It's going to attack you with disadvantage. So it missed you, and then the second attack. Oh, disadvantage because I had a natural 20. You son of a bird. So I hit you. 17 is what I hit the best armor class. Do you have a 17?
17 does meet it. Yep.
Oh crap. Well, he didn't put a 20 though. That's good. Mixed damage. 9, 10, 11. Well, 11 points of necrotic damage and roll me a d4.
All right.
Roll another one.
Let's hope for a 4. Not a 4, a 3.
All right, where are you at for strength right now?
We're hoping for a 1. Anyways, my strength is now at 3.
Oh no.
Not looking good.
No, it isn't. Eckankar, this thing we're at the tail end here. Last bit. Can Flander pull it out?
Yeah. I'm thinking like as much as like I want to do damage to this thing, it's more important I stay up so Flander gets this bonus. So I'm going to bonus action, second wind. All right. So another.
Did you already
8.
do second wind? Oh, that was yesterday. Those are the days
Yeah, it was
ago.
yesterday, or
Yeah.
like for a short rest.
Yeah.
So I'll take that back, and then I will stay here and dodge.
All right. Yeah, good idea in case he attacks you, right?
Yeah.
Because you get advantage on dexterity saves and stuff there too, right?
Yeah. I need it.
Okay. Gloom Incarnate. Anybody who's inside of the Gloom Incarnate right now is going to make that save if you haven't. Who? Zindra has to. Flander, are you restrained? Flander, did you make your save last time, or did you fail your save?
Yes, I did.
Yes, he did.
Okay, so Zindra, Flander, and Jaru have to make their save, and if you fail it, you actually have to move out of the area. I've changed a little bit because of the fire. So each of you have to make your saves.
Oh, do
Zindra
I not?
failed.
Okay,
Well,
perfect.
he has to move into your space first, but I'm going to do it one
Perfect,
space
yeah.
at a time. Zindra is
No.
bound. She is restrained.
You do you got a +4 and bless.
You know, a one on a save, right? All right, Flander is enveloped in shadow. He can no longer make this check. Someone else is going to have to do it for him. If they want to make this check this round. Otherwise, the round gets skipped and so that means what about Jaru? Did you pass it? You passed it, yeah. So Jaru, you'll need to move out of the areas. Zindra and Flander are encapsulated. So move yourself to any of these areas that are kind of touching this creature. And I'll put the creature in a more of a specific area like that. So just move yourself out of the area. That's like a free part of making the save. Perfect. That's fine. All right. So that's you. You're in its area still. So you have to be kind of like this is its square. So you can be like right there. All right, so you move out to there. Zindra and Flander are taken. You make your save. You don't have to make a save again this round. Then it moves 5, 10, 15, 20. And so Eckankar, Theo, and Hemo have to all make restrained saves.
Is that an escape save?
It is.
It's a dex.
Dex based.
Oh, no, did it?
It's a dex save.
I failed.
Oh, never mind that
I
disadvantage.
will take an
We'll
attack
take
of
it. 17.
opportunity on him when he moves away from
You
me.
take your attack of opportunity, absolutely. So let's let Lear go ahead and make your attack of opportunity while it's doing its things. As this thing just kind of moves across.
13. Not great. 13.
13 to hit.
Yep.
Oh crap! Armor class is for this thing is 16.
Yeah.
It's just big.
Oh
massive.
wait, no, that's a dexterity save. You meant not a
Yeah, back dexterity save. Thank you. Yep.
not an escape. 23 on the dex save.
Nice.
Did you count your bless for your attack? I get the bane
18.
total.
Yeah, he kind of nullified it out, you know.
You need an 18 dexterity save. Any of you? So Theo, Hemo, or Eckankar, you're bound.
Yeah, I'm bound.
Okay.
I failed.
Theo, are you still bound, or did you make yours this
I
time
made it.
again? Nice. And Hemo, how are you doing? You made it. Cool. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So then it goes 5, 10, 15, 20. So it's going to end up moving to here. All right.
Do I get a attack of opportunity on that?
No, because you are engulfed in restraint.
No, you're right. Yeah.
All right.
It's too many conditions to keep.
Yeah, there is a
But
lot.
I do. But I do.
Yeah, you do.
No, because you made your save, so you don't get an attack of opportunity on it because you had to basically take your reaction to jump out of there to make your save.
Wait, you burn your reaction making that save? That doesn't
It
make
tells
sense.
you. So if you read the description, it says a successful save. The creature can choose to sidestep up to just outside of the gloom space. A creature that chooses not to sidestep suffers the consequences of the failed savings throw. So I would say that would be your reaction to jump out of there.
There's plenty of things that you can do on your turn that don't specify it uses a reaction.
It's not her turn. It's the gloom's turn.
Yeah,
It
so
says-
it's forced movement.
What's that?
Right.
No, it says he can choose to move. If he doesn't, he is subject to the spell. So I would say that's your reaction, right? I would think. But I'll let you take the attack of opportunity. I don't want to argue over let an attack. It's fine. It doesn't really specify in the description, that you're taking it.
And I will do Booming Blade because of Warcaster.
Okay.
19.
Okay. 19 will hit.
All right. And then Booming Blade for an additional 6 points. And then
Is that half of damage?
3 points of Thunder.
Okay.
And then 10 points of Slashing and Psychic.
10 points. Okay.
And then did it continue to move?
Yep.
All right. Then I'll take the more Booming Blade damage. Additional 4 points.
All right. All right. Boom. Okay. That is now Flander's turn. Flander, you are restrained. You can try to break out of that by giving me a wisdom save of 18. We established it's a save.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
It should be good. You got a +4 and then 1d4.
Okay. The way I've been rolling.
Rolled an 18, you made it. So
There
you
you
are
go.
unrestrained. That was your turn.
Mhm.
Zindra has to do the same thing. She rolled a 14. Yeah, she made it. So she is no longer. She gets out of the ick. That's good. Hemo, what are you gonna do?
If you want to delay, I'll dispel again.
Sure, yeah, I only got 3 strength left.
Oh my god. Oh
yeah, I
my
guess
god,
I'll-
actually.
I guess I'll delay till after Jeru,
All right, I'll put you at 3.9.
at the very least. Maybe
That's a good financing rate.
maybe the darkness will, maybe the light will help them get disadvantage on.
Jaru,
killing
what
me
are you
when
gonna
I
do?
move.
Dispel the Discard Darkness again.
Nice. Give me a dispel roll.
21.
Nice. That'll make it go away.
Nice roll again.
Yeah. You're nailing
Flick
these
your
rolls.
That's
Right
awesome.
there at the end.
You cast a spell. Is there any other like reactions or things you want to do? Bonus actions, movements.
Nope, bonus action.
All right. This creature screams out, "My protectors! I will save their souls. They are forever going to be protected." Ah! And you can hear it just screaming and crying out at you. That is Jaru. That brings us to Hemo. Hemo, what are you gonna do?
Well, I guess now that I can see, I could either. If I use the disengage action, can I disengage from everything around me? Or
Now
just
you made
one?
your save, right? You made your save when this thing went after you, right?
Yes.
So you need to just sidestep into one of these 3 squares. You can pick which one it is. That's fine. Okay. So go ahead and make your attack. You can attack either the overshadow, the incarnate gloom, or you can just run for the hills and screaming. I recommend C.
Well, I guess I'm not engaged with the overshadow.
I think you
By the
can
way,
run. You can attack.
To answer your question, disengage just says your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of your turn. So
Okay, yeah.
it doesn't have specific to a single creature.
Yeah. So you get it means anything for the whole 30 feet.
Well, let's see.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, right. I'm gonna have to disengage, back up.
All right, you can move up to 30 feet. It's up to you. But there you are. It's up to you what you want to do. You disengage. Boom.
Is that your bonus action or is that your action?
That's your action
That
to
is
disengage.
my
I think Flander at a certain level of rogue will get it as a bonus action.
action to disengage.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action quick toss. So I'm gonna drop the non-magical sword and well, this is basically nothing, huh? All right. I'll just chuck a dagger at the incarnate gloom as I
Go for
flee.
it. It's 16 is his armor class. Let's see if he can. That'd be hilarious. if he did.
Oh, there
Does
we go.
9
Hit
points
it.
of piercing plus 3 does 12 points of non-magical piercing.
All right, so it's going to take the full superiority dice damage, but the non-magical is going to take half of that, so it's going to be 4 plus 3 is 7 total damage.
Hey, not nothing.
Boom, that's awesome. Boom. All right, that brings us to
And-
Theo. Theo, totally you're shredding off these shadows within Eckankar's aura. This creature's going all over the place. Flander Flander, did you were still trapped, or did you make your save? I forget.
I made the save.
All right.
You got out.
All right. He's technically has to move 5 feet to make the save. And I'll just pop him up 5 feet. He can move back in a second. Theo, you could also run up here and take control and maybe win out the storm.
With my charisma saves?
Yeah, you have a -5.
Minus
You're going to be
5.
fine. You're going to be great.
You can do it. Just get that nat 20,
If
bud.
you get a nat
If I got
20,
a nat
you know you'll
20,
be
I'd have
legendary.
15. But I'd have 15, and that would not be enough to make it.
What are
He
you
knows
gonna
better
do?
than that.
What are you
I'm
going to
gonna
do?
step around these guys, 5, 10, 15, 20, and he faces south here, and he's going to cast Thunder Wave, which is going to be a 15-foot cube originating from me.
Nice. Go for it.
click
Perfect.
button. There we go. All right, so they'll have a Constitution saving throw DC 16. Both of these two guys.
All right, the Incarnate Gloom is going to fail. The Overshadow is going to make it. The Incarnate Gloom
Yes.
cannot be moved, unfortunately, by forced movement like
Oh,
that.
heck yeah.
Funny. All right, well, he'll still take some damage. Take 2d8 thunder damage. Let's see if I can get it perfectly average rolls for 11 points of thunder
So
damage.
it'll take 5.
Yep. And then, let's see, half as much for the Overshadow then. 5 points
yeah.
for
So
the
it takes
Overshadow.
5, so it takes 2. If I did that right, please correct me if I'm wrong.
10,
All right.
20, 25, 30. I'll keep, sorry, I'll stay within 25. And, yeah, I'll keep moving. 30.
All right, Lear, what are you going to do with the lion?
Does the Incarnate Gloom try to strike out at me with an attack of opportunity?
Does it get it up? Does it get a chance to do it? Is it?
I stepped away from it to here.
Oh, you did? Yeah, it's going to take its attack of opportunity. Thanks for reminding me. I think it's cool that you did it. It doesn't get disadvantage to attack either. I'm surprised. All right, I don't think I hit you, though. Let me see. I rolled an 8. You have a 22 armor class, so it failed. All right.
Yeah.
So, Lear, what are you going to do?
Lear runs up, and I think whiffs again. Wait, at the beginning of Flander's last turn, did the Bane effect go out, or is it still this is the last round?
This is the second round, so I think
yeah,
it's
mine's
still,
gone.
It's still gone. We'll say it's gone. I forgot. I lost track of that a little bit, so we'll say it's gone. That's fine.
Okay, then
All right, so bless it up.
Bless on that.
No, Jeru.
Oh,
No!
oh no! All right, that's Lear. Anything else you're gonna do, Lear?
Nope, that's it.
Eckankar.
Oh, wait.
What?
Nope, that's
Jeru,
it.
you're not dead. You're not dead. Tell me you're all right. Oh, phew.
I was trying to get rid of the red dot.
Okay,
I'll
Lear's
try to
good. Eckankar, what are you
Yeah.
gonna do?
I guess first I'll try to get rid of this condition where I can't move. So that was a wisdom, right?
Wisdom 18 saving throw. That happens at the end of your round. So
End of my round. Okay, so I'll just roll that. Whatever. And
make it.
I want to essentially give the aid action to Flander on his next round to try to make these saves. He looks up at him and like, Flander, you can do this.
well,
May
unfortunately,
Ilmater guide you.
the save will happen at the end of your round. It's like an end of round situation, so you basically lose a round from it. So you lose your action. That is your turn.
Oh shoot!
You
All
do
right,
need to
well,
move.
If
You
if,
need to move 5 feet somewhere in one direction. Your choice.
can I not make the save and do the aid action? Because I'd rather do
because
the aid action.
You'll be restrained and blinded and all that kind of stuff.
All right. Well then, that'll happen.
Just
I'm gonna stay right there because
You have to move
he
5
needs,
feet.
He needs the.
If you don't move,
I
you
have
automatically
to.
fail
All
your
right, then I'll
save.
move there.
Get up
Yeah.
on the thing.
Well, I'll just move there, and that's 5 feet.
Yeah, okay, that's totally fine. All right, that is Overshadow. Is there any of these? Oh my God, these guys are still around. This I'm surprised that these guys have lasted as long as they have. All right, that is going to be.
half the time.
I'm going to go with Theo getting a struck because he's right in front of me, even though it's really hard for me to hit him. Because I have to do with disadvantage still. Yep. Pretty much, I have to roll like 220s, I think, to hit you. Well, I'm not quite that bad, but oh, my lowest is 16. I think I still missed you though. Let me double check.
You got pretty great AC.
I have a +4, which gives me a plus 20. No, it doesn't hit you.
Nope.
All right. Incarnate Gloom. It is
I
going
can picture him just
to-
fighting him off with the shield and like all those little tendrils coming out. He's just like bashing his hands away.
All right, it can make 3 attacks with a despairing touch. And he's got a +9 to hit, and it's going to do this to 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. It's going to do it to Eckankar. Eckankar is attacking you 3 times.
All right.
Thankfully, you have a lot of strength. Okay, the first time he's definitely going to hit you. Do you have any way of blocking it or getting a bonus shield?
No,
in?
I more have ways of defending other people, not myself.
Okay, second attack. Ooh, I think I might have hit you again. Let me see. Incarnate Gloom has a +9 to hit. Holy crap, that's a big bonus. All right, he's going to hit you twice. And the third attack 15 plus 9 is 24. Holy crap! He hit you 3 times.
All 3.
All right.
Yep.
So before we do anything, how many strength do you have right now?
16.
Okay, so you'll be fine.
Or
So
no.
roll
I have 14 because it got lowered at the beginning of the fight.
All right, so roll me, but it's still not going to kill you. So roll me 3d4 and take that much strength damage.
For that last one as a reaction.
Oh, that's
on.
not good.
What did you say,
For that
Graham?
last one as a reaction, can Flander do cutting words on him?
Yeah, I rolled a 16. I picked my dice up. Crap. Remember what it was? I'll say it's 7. It was 17 plus 9. That's what it was. So yeah, give me a cutting words.
Okay. And he takes a
I gotta-
D8.
D8, so 17.
Minus D8. So.
That's gonna miss you. So that.
Alright,
So and
nice.
here's the thing, because that
You
4
take
is the last one. You're gonna be back to, you get 4 strength back.
Just -4.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
not -8.
Alan is being a
Nice,
very
Flander, nice.
generous DM right now.
And it's gonna be 8, 9, 10 points plus 9. So 21 points of necrotic damage is what you take from those 2 strikes. Eckankar.
21? Okay.
It was the least I could do.
All right, that was the incarnate
So I'm at
gloom. Took its 3 strikes on you. Flander, what are you gonna do? You gonna end this? The images are going. You can see the
I am sure gonna
machines
try.
vibrating.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I make my concentration check here. I'm sure I will, but yeah, I'm good.
Okay, good.
Okay. Here goes.
Come on. You have all the benefits in the world.
Oh.
You rolled
I
11.
don't think it's quite going to do
But
it.
do
No.
you have any ways of getting bonuses to that?
He's got plus
I've got
4 and a
plus
D4.
Plus a D4.
Plus 4.
Roll,
Yeah,
roll your D4.
I mean, you like have plus 12, right?
2.
Yeah, it's-
Although you're only gonna end up at a
Yeah.
17-ish.
Yeah. No.
And that flash of genius wouldn't do anything? Or you're too far away, aren't you?
I could do it. It's a reaction, so I can make the decision if I would do it or not. I think you're at a 17 right now, right?
Yeah.
Well, he
Yeah.
has a plus. He has, because he only rolled a 2. That's the problem. Yeah, 'cause he
Yeah.
has a plus 9, plus 4 for Flash of Genius would be yeah, and then plus
Yeah, it
1
wouldn't
and
do.
4.
So you'd be at a
Yeah,
21.
and then +4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
I
last
don't
time
think
you
it's
said it was
enough.
harder, right? So I don't think it'd be enough.
Eckankar, doesn't that count your doesn't your aura count?
He gets,
'Cause it's-
he gets another plus 4. So
So I'm saying you'd be at a 17. If I gave you another 4, you'd be at a 21. But you last time you had a
That's not
25
enough.
for the save,
Yeah,
and
I
you
need
said
to-
it was
I need-
harder.
it's 20.
Yeah.
It's 25 is what the save is.
Yeah, so like it's not going to do any good. So he won't. He sees you sort of struggling, and he's not going to use his reaction to do that.
All right, everyone takes 1d8 necrotic damage,
Oh,
and you're covered with as a reaction.
Oh god.
we're covered with what?
You're basically covered with a necrotic goo that's kind of floating all over your
Yeah.
body.
But it just
It's,
hurts. It
It's
doesn't
like
blind
booming.
us
It's
or restrain
like
us.
booming
So.
blade.
No,
If you move, you're
yeah,
taking
it's like
damage.
booming blade.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm at 6 hit points, guys.
Zindra can't move right now because she knows she has this, so she's gonna fire her things at the incarnate gloom, but it doesn't have to do with negatives. So, and she's gonna hit twice,
Oh my
Yes.
Oh.
god. She can see.
and one of them is a critical hit. Once she rolled a 15 and a 20.
Zindra, the hero.
So she's gonna do.
This has got to level her up. It has to.
It has to.
So she's gonna take 16.
Does she level up with experience points or with milestones?
I never chose that answer. Did not kill the creature, but the creature is definitely sort of at its last point here. Shh. I had no idea it would actually fail. With all the bonuses and benefits you have for Charisma saves, I was kind of
I
surprised it went this
know.
long.
I can't
But-
believe it.
All right,
Yeah.
Zindra clocked this incarnate gloom, and it's like now it does take half damage because she doesn't have a magical weapon. But Jaru, it's your turn. What are you gonna do?
I will move forward and I take the 2d8, but I only take half of that for necrotic, right?
Right, it's necrotic damage. You would take 2 to 8,
Right.
but it's only half. So total is 9. So you'll take 4. Boom. All right, what are you gonna do?
I'm attacking.
All right, would you attacking the incarnate gloom? Go for it.
Yep. So first one's gonna be
Settle down, incarnate gloom.
and I get no, I don't. Do I get anything for being near you? No.
Nope.
Oh, I get blessed though. I got the blessing. 15. Is that a miss?
Bless is still up. Yeah, 15 is a miss.
And Bless is still up.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do booming blade. So
I can't believe you missed a wall of shadow.
I will use my inspiration.
All right, so you have a 12. So roll me a d6 on top of it. Come on, big money. Come on.
6, 18.
Yes, that'll do it. You'll hit it.
Oh, thank God.
Dear. Thank the heavens. Thank the shadows.
And then
I love how he's like criticizing, but he is the sword doing the swinging.
12 points plus 4 more of thunder.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
boy.
12 points before plus. Is that 4 halved? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. That brings us to Hemo. What are you gonna do?
Well, I guess I'll sheath my other sword. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You're going way out.
Take
Where
some
you
more
going?
steps back. If I get hit with 3 more strength damage, I'm just dead outright. So
That's
I'm gonna
fair.
draw my longbow and fire 2 shots at the incarnate gloom.
Right through its eyes.
8 to hit. We'll do 12 points of piercing.
12 points of piercing, and it is
it's not
destroyed.
Oh, thank God.
Can I fire at the other one?
Yeah, you can.
All right, 23 to hit. We'll do
I would feel almost startled that we got
That's
it
a
at
hit.
this point.
How much damage you do?
12 points of piercing.
And you
Oh my
destroy
God, what did
it.
you just do?
Oh.
What did you just do? You have magic arrows from over there?
Fired some normal arrows. I couldn't see what was going on in the battle. I didn't know they were low.
All right.
Nice shot,
Theo, what are you
Emo.
gonna do? Can we end this finally? Can
I'm
you-
gonna egg on Flander. Like, you got this, man. Let's just do this. This other guy has got another couple rounds where he's not even gonna move.
Jaru
Just go,
says.
Flander. Go.
Jaru sourced it. Do you see what that one did? Where he took 2 of them out. That's what you do.
I'm gonna ready a firebolt attack if the overshadow moves.
Okay, sounds good.
But he's still charmed for a few more rounds.
All right, Theo goes. All right. Anybody else gonna do anything? Theo goes. Lear.
I'm gonna wait until Flander can make this performance.
Can you
Somebody
cast
gotta help him
guidance as
out
a
here.
lion?
Eckankar.
Ek falls to a knee and he looks to Flanders like, "You can do this. I believe in you." And he gives him the help action.
Okay. So you're gonna. Well, he has to make a save, and I don't think you can make it.
Yeah, I know. It's just like a flavor
Yeah.
help action.
The shadow quivers.
Did Nate-
The incarnate
did Nate
gloom
cast
is on
Hypnotic?
Flander. Come on now, make the save. Make it
I
out.
said it previously. That's what got this overshadow.
Oh, I was about to say, did you just cast hypnotic pattern?
No, I
on-
was just pulling it back up so we could see the
Flander?
timing on it. It's up to a minute.
Here
Come on.
it comes.
Come on.
Big money. Come on. Yes. Because you had. Let's do the math. You did 16,
I
but then
will-
you
I
added.
will
It's a
add-
20.
Plus
It's
4
a
is a
20.
20.
Uh-huh.
I'll add a
plus
flash
another
of genius
4.
to it.
So give Bless and Flash the Genius.
Yep,
Okay,
that's
and that
another
brings
8.
it. That brings us-
24.
Yeah, and you need
You have to
one
roll
more.
a 1d4.
26.
26.
All right.
I cleared it.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
plus 10 with bonuses.
Okay.
I cannot believe how shitty I was rolling.
That happens sometimes. All right. This is awesome.
Oh.
Okay, moving the story along.
What
All right,
happened?
I will tell you.
Oh, that shouldn't have taken so long.
The darkness just dragged it on, though. We couldn't see anything, and it was impacting your rolls. Oh, that was tough.
I gotta make sure
Flander
I'm reading
steps
the right
off the thing
thing.
and he pretty much
Wait,
collapses.
hold on, though. You're probably not off of that thing yet. We got to find out what's going to
Yeah.
happen
Who
here.
knows? You'll probably take 14. Knowing your DM and what a jerk he is, you're probably gonna take a whole crap ton of
We'll
damage.
summon a
This
swarm
deity,
of 4
this deity is
dragons.
gonna use your entire form for something. You're gonna become one with this pedestal.
All right. You find yourself standing. Okay, I gotta make sure I did. Okay, you find yourself standing. I think this is the right one. I got to read. There's a lot of things. You find yourself standing at the edge of the cursed shadow forest, its twisted, gnarled trees casting dark, ominous shadows. The air is heavy with an eerie blight, and the ground beneath your feet feels cold and lifeless. But then, in a breathtaking display of magic, beams of golden sunlight pierce through the canopy and are redirected through the spinning device, illuminating the darkness with radiant energy. With each ray, the sunlight that touched the forest floor, a profound transformation begins. The twisting trees straighten and stretch, shedding their cursed forms for lush, verdant greenery. Leaves unfurl in vibrant hues, and the once barren ground erupts in a carpet of flowers. You watch in awe as life returns to the forsaken land. The air is suddenly alive with the hum of insects and the melody of songbirds. I can't do a bird thing. The cursed shadows retreat, replaced by the warm embrace of sunlight that breathes new life into every corner of the forest. It's a breathtaking sight, witnessing the power of the magical sun energy as it banishes darkness and ushers in a new era of beauty and vitality. One by one, a shimmering outline of golden lights surrounding an image of a humanoid, a soul, appear. All around you, a field of them circling you.
What'd you do?
The numbers rise to nearly 4 souls surrounding you, their features appearing and disappearing as if sketched forms of light and gold. From the crowd of twinkling beings, one steps forward, her image solidifying enough to be assured that this is the figure of the once Duvessa Shane. Zindra gasps, crying out in both happiness and pain as he rushes forward, clawing to embrace the image, but passing through it. She lands on her knees, crying in anguish. As she trembles before the image, Duvessa Shane bends and reaches out her hand to mockingly touch the cheek of Zindra. You all hear this in your heads, an echoing, shimmering voice. Oh, my beloved Zindra, how I miss seeing your face. Seeing that smile, you are so brave. Zindra looks up. You can't leave me. You were here and I didn't know. I couldn't know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. From here, you hear the beloved response of in all your heads. Oh, my beloved, I am the one that is sorry. Sorry I was taken. Sorry I wasn't strong enough. Zindra cries out, but you're here now. Please be with me. Please, we can leave this place and never, ever come back. She responds, in your heads, I want nothing more than to embrace you, but the Thander's gifts are only so powerful. And beyond, I feel Kellenborg. He is welcoming all of us, welcoming us home. She looks up at you as Zindra snaps her head back to you and back to her, her eyes enveloped in anguishing tears. Are you going to do anything?
Are you the spirit of Duvessa Shane?
I am.
Do you know who killed you? Who is walking around bearing your identity?
It is a woman of such utter terror. To stare upon her is to stare upon evil, hair of blood. That's all I know. She struck me down and took me. She took my face. And then I was no more.
Do you know how we might reach Finis?
Let's see if I think I might have heard something in here about that. this, my long friend, in Silvery Moon. He was helping. I was sent here. The spell plague has not ended. And I came here. But then I found this. I tried to help. And in my trying to help, I put myself in ruin. But Kalimvor is here. Kalimvor. Lathander's power here has been spent. But Kalimvor has one last blessing for you. He will welcome all to his sacred resting place. With this, living crystal has been spent. Look, and as you look up, you see the spinning crystal slowly stopping. And in its place is a disc with the symbol of Kalimvor that balances, etched upon the crystal surfaces. You see a disc with the crystal surfaces. Use this on your journey in hopes it will guard you and keep you safe. She points to the amulet that's spinning within the disc. She looks down and says, if you seek answers, there is a grove within this forest that may give you it. Until then, I must make my leave. And Zindra reaches out, crying out, no, you can't leave me.
Alan.
Yeah.
How is Theo feeling with all those light beams passing through him and stuff at that point? Like, is he feeling any different as a result of that?
You feel as if the light itself, the spirit within you, all the darkness and taint that was once consuming you has evaporated. Though you still have a low charisma, in the morning it will return.
That's partially normal. No, he'll just fall to his knees and just observe what's happening. Otherwise, I was going to interject and try to ask questions.
You can interject and ask, but you feel the energy of the power.
Into the flowers and just sits there and sort of enjoys the sunlight and the success.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Basking in the sun.
I think Ek will walk up and join Zindra on his knees in front of Duvessa, and just thank her. Thank you. I'm sorry for what has happened to you.
There's no need to be sorry. There's nothing you could have done. I love you, my dear, she says. And Zindra looks up and bawling, crying her eyes out. She says, I love you. And with that, the spirits one by one fade into mist and swathed by you like this, with the smell of vibrant flowers. Zindra curls into a ball in front of you, clutching herself, crying. With that, we'll end the night.
I'll just add that Flander just kind of drops to his knees and drizzles off the pedestal and lies in a heap on the ground.
That was awesome.
We did it.
Oh my god, what a freaking fight.
And with that, everybody is level 10.
Woo! Yes!
Yeah!
That's what those light beams were.
Yes, they were elevating you up to level 10. So
Nice.
when we return back, I have to travel to Colorado next week to see my daughter, which is going to be fantastic. So we will miss next week. I like to do 3 weeks in a row, but we have to miss next week. But we'll be back in 2 weeks with everyone who can appear. So thanks a lot. It was super fun. We stayed a little late, but we got it done. I knew it was going to be a late night.
That was a tough fight. Good
Oh
one.
my god.
That was
Nobody
crazy.
died. That's good.
That was
Yep.
crazy.
Good job,
was
everybody.
about to.
Yeah,
That
was
some of
close.
us.
One away on the from
And I'm sorry
fading.
that some of the rules were a little bit vague on that creature. I thought I knew them, but like when it's forced movement, when you're moving it. So I try to be when I don't know the answer to something, I try to err on the side of the player, because I don't want.
I was gonna say, I said it a few times. You were very generous, DM, for
Well,
us tonight.
Yeah, I don't want you to feel like you died because I would rather, If you like Hemo had 3 strength left. If he would have rolled really bad, he could have died. He rolled 2
if I got hit, it's a 50-50 if I'm dead or not.
So
I didn't feel like eating that.
And the last thing I want to do as a DM is be like, oh, because you made me die because I don't want that. So when I'm not sure,
like our bad decisions that really will get us in trouble.
When I'm not sure, I tend to give a little boost to the players because, it's just a game. We're having fun, and it's no fun to be like, oh, you made a bad call. It's like watching a football game and then, you lose 19 to 17 because of some dumb call that the ref made. That's no way to win a game. All right. Well, so we'll pick it up in 2 weeks. Until then, everyone get your 10th level characters ready because you guys thought this was the end. This is just the beginning. More to come. There's that woman with the blood hair. So,
with some more tokens out. I got elemental shapes coming this way.
Oh my goodness. You guys create more work for me. That's okay. All right. 10th level's coming. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Have a good one. Good night, everybody.
See you later.
All right.
Later.
Bye for now.
Woo!